Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. Today we have a very special guest and a professional trader, I would say. No, not like a trader in like a bad way, but like a professional trade person. Anyways, guys, Isaiahphoto is with us. Woo!
One entrance.
I'm not gonna lie. I said Isaiahphoto because that's like your hand.
Yeah,
That's what you don't know by.
Cam joked about it before. He's like, "Oh, that's not his last name."
I don't know.
How do you know?
pronounce your
How do you
last
know that's
name.
not my last name? It could be.
That would
Actually,
it'd be kind of, if that was your last name, you just meant for this life. Like you have to be, because like your last name can't be Photo, and you can't be.
and
Like,
you can't be going into.
It'd be pretty
at least have to
epic.
be a
You can't be an
photographer.
accountant.
No, my last name is too long and it's German, so I
is it
just
German?
save everybody the.
What is your last name?
I don't know if I.
Is it? I know it begins with an S, right?
It does start with an S.
Yeah, but
we'll leave it at that. It
Okay.
starts with an S.
All right, let's make
And
it
it's German.
mysterious.
Same
That's
for
what you
Tesla.
get.
yeah, Isaiah Santa Tesla.
Yeah.
that is funny. But Isaiah, thank you for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
Let's get right into it. So you started you do TikTok like as your main platform, right?
Yeah.
You started the Santa Tesla trade, which is pretty big. It got very, very big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
So
took off. It's doing all
You
right.
started. I remember us talking. You started back in June or was it May?
So I started my series at the beginning of July. I think it was July 7th.
No way. So it
I
wasn't
don't know,
even.
the only reason I know that is because I've looked at the thing way too many times.
Wow, holy crap. So it wasn't even that long ago.
Yeah, it's pretty recent.
Yeah.
When I think about it, I'm like, holy crap, that was actually not that long ago.
Yeah, because when I think about it, I'm like, oh yeah, it started at the beginning of this year, but no, it was like the middle of summer.
I remember when you told me about it, because I think he was in one of the videos. Was it the
Yeah.
Billboard one?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
that
that
was in
was
the
the
Billboard one with
Because
the David Dobrik.
Because I obviously wasn't in LA, but I
Yeah.
remember like watching. I was like, oh yeah, like that's.
Oh
sick.
my god,
And you'd
I've
tell me
never
about it
gotten
every
so many
single, like,
messages
day.
after that because
Yeah.
that video blew
Really?
up. Yeah, because the video. I
Wow.
mean, 'cause
Yeah,
they-
it did
like the
well.
whole, and then I got like I remember getting calls.
What?
Yeah,
From
I got.
who? Like family or
His mom.
something? Or
Yeah. My mom was like, "Josh, you made it! I'm so proud." No, I got like a call from, like some of my hometown friends. I think I got like 2 or 3 calls, but I got like a lot of DMs from like
That's great.
people that I used to go to high school with, or even like people in college. Like
That's really
Caleb
cool.
DM me.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and they were
Wow.
like, "Dude, we just saw you like on TikTok, like."
Sometimes
Congrats.
I
And
don't
was like, I mean, I didn't make the video, but thanks.
yeah. Sometimes I don't even realize like the I don't know the spread.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
or like
wild.
what,
The
like
reach.
how many people actually see it? You know, because
Yeah.
like you see numbers, and I mean, obviously we have like certain goals we're trying to reach. And
Yeah, of
whatnot,
course.
But, you know, you see 1 million, and it's like hard to fathom.
Yeah.
What is that? And then you see 10 million, and you're like, I
Oh
don't
my-
know. It just gets to a point where you just kind of forget
How
that,
many?
like, real people are watching.
It doesn't make
this.
sense.
The
It
video
really doesn't.
the Billboard video that I was in. What's that video
I,
at?
don't- I would imagine it's probably like 10 or close to. Yeah,
Oh my gosh, almighty.
yeah.
That's a
Crazy. I didn't
It's a
know it was
big
that
video.
big. I don't think I like. I only watched it that one time, and then it just
Yeah.
didn't. Like I just forgot about the whole thing, like
Yeah.
completely. And then
It's
I watched
nuts.
I saw the Dobrik thing. I was like, damn.
Yeah. It's nuts because like that series now, I think the average view per video is easily 10, maybe more.
Ye-
Like if I put out a
Is it
Santa
really?
Tesla video, it will for sure
Hit like
get like
That's
yeah,
like
it's
crazy.
wild. Like
That's crazy how
I have yet
consistent
to
that
have
is.
one flop. Like no joke.
Yeah,
It's really
it's
wild.
hard to have them flop because everybody's like waiting now for like the next one.
I know it's crazy
Because it started
Oh.
off. You start off back in early July,
Mhm.
and what made you come up with the idea? I think I remember you briefly telling us.
Yeah,
but
I don't even really. I don't. It's so funny because people ask me that question, and I really don't even remember. I know there was like other people that were doing trading like related things
yeah,
on
there's like a
TikTok.
girl that did like the paperclip to the house
Right.
thing. Yeah.
So there's like other series that are like, you know, semi-popular, maybe
Yeah.
even have like some virality of their own.
Mhm.
And I had a friend that was like, dude, you should do this. This was back in March.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that sounds like funny, but I don't know. It kind of seems a little embarrassing too. Like, what if it
okay.
doesn't work, you know?
Yeah,
and that's
then
in
it's
the back
just
of my
like,
head. That's
yeah,
always
yeah.
sitting there.
That would
And-
be kind of.
That would
Yeah,
stink.
like
Yeah, that
this
would
is kind of
stink.
dumb.
Yeah.
So I put it away, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. And waited till like till beginning of July, and finally I was like, all right, let's try. I got nothing to lose. I mean, my TikTok was like pretty dull at that point, so I was like, I may as well just give it a shot.
Yep.
And I was eating pizza on the beach with my wife in those little ranch packets, you know, they give you
Yeah.
like the little containers. I emptied that out. I mean, we ate it, and then I was like. I should use this and like let's just get sand because we were trying to think of something worthless to start with.
Yeah.
I was like, let's just do sand and let's just trade to a Tesla.
Santa
And then
Tesla.
to even make it harder from Elon himself.
Yeah.
So
to
that
get
was
to-
been kind of like the catch line through the whole thing is like
So
it's got to come from Elon,
It's
which is
insane how far it's come because
Yeah.
it came so
It doesn't
far.
make sense.
Yeah,
I think
it's
and the
so
funny thing
wild.
is like it would have been over probably months ago because I've had several people offer me a Tesla.
That's so crazy.
But I just like I feel like I'd be letting everyone down
yeah,
if I didn't
yeah, you
finish
want.
with
It's like
Elon.
the kid that like have like, all right, guys, Venmo me, and I'm gonna get this robot.
Oh,
Like, have
yeah.
you heard of that kid?
No.
This kid raised, I think, like $17,000 to get like an actual robot that like will like do stuff on command.
No way.
Yeah, so it's like a robot dog. It's like an actual like, and it
Whoa.
jumps. It
Oh, I
like
know you're
runs
talking.
fast.
It's the Boston
It's
Dynamics
like the Boston
one.
Dynamics robot. Yeah,
Dang.
and the kid bought like a $15,000 robot from.
People
like,
were just donating to him?
yeah, he saved up $15,000. He donated, I think, like because there ended up being like a cheaper robot, and so like I think at first he was gonna do like a $20,000 robot, and then I think he did save up actually like almost 20,000. Then he was like, all right, guys, I'll get the $15,000 one, but I'll donate the rest to like
This car
like
is really pissing me off.
I'll donate the rest to like a charity. Whoever like the top comment,
That's
like
cool.
I'll do like the rest to charity.
What was
So
the reason for it? Like, he just wanted
he
the
just
robot?
wanted, yeah, he was just like,
And
guys,
people
I
were just
really
like,
wanna-
I'm down to do it. Like,
yeah,
to give you money?
Alex Warren actually donated, I think, like $1,000 or $1,200 to him.
No way.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, he posted like a whole video about
Good
it.
for
Yeah,
him.
The thing that I honestly like love about the Santa Tesla is the fact that like I just feel like it's so social media. Like it's so
Yeah.
like it's like I don't think it truly would never be possible if it like it just encaptures like I don't know the essence of like social media.
Yeah.
You know what I
social
mean?
media and how
Yeah.
powerful
'Cause it's
it
like,
is.
Why would anybody ever do it? You know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
why
it's
would
so- it's
someone
so
trade
crazy.
something more valuable for? It's nothing. It's just a part of
Yeah.
something, and that's what's cool about it. Like it's
Yeah.
so. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
incredible. Like
Yeah.
You
it's,
know what's
it's-
crazy though is that somebody actually has done something similar back in I think it was like 2008 or 2007.
Yeah,
I don't remember the guy's name, and I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this for not remembering. But I think it's Josh something. I don't. Someone will correct me, but it's this
me.
guy. He was trading a paperclip. He started
Yeah.
with a paperclip.
I was actually gonna bring that because I saw on the news and I thought I was gonna say was that the girl because I don't think
no.
it was.
So there was a
but,
guy
the
like
girl
way
was
back in
recent.
2007, 2008.
yeah.
He traded his way
All
from a
before
paperclip
us.
all the way up to a house.
Yes. Yeah.
But he did it like within a year, I think, and he was blogging.
Actually
So like
did?
social media wasn't like really
A
a
thing.
thing yet.
Yeah.
So he was like blogging his whole
YouTube just started
experience.
in like 2008.
Yeah, so he hadn't been doing anything on social media, and just like he traded all over the world and ended up like trading his way. I think it was like 12 trades total that he made, and he made his
great
way
idea.
over the course of like a year and a half, maybe it was.
I
He
do
made his way
remember
up.
this. This was like on the news.
Only
all over
12?
the
Now
place.
he's like he like does TED talks, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like
I've
Did
seen
he
he's
get
that,
famous.
what
I've
house?
seen that.
Like,
Well, he got the house. I don't know. It was like a $200,000 home or something that he traded up for. So his last trade was for a spot in a TV show, I think. Like some famous person like traded him a spot in a TV show, and like he traded that for the house.
oh my god,
Isn't that wild?
Doesn't
That
make
is
sense.
so-
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
It's hard to comprehend. It's just one of these things where you gotta like start doing it, and then I guess
Yeah.
it just happens. Like it
I-
it's so
doesn't.
wild.
like obviously there's almost no way for me to trade my way up from a worthless sand all the way up to a Tesla without people just wanting to be a part of the journey.
yeah,
Which is like that's the virality of it. It's everything. It's what helps on social media. Is like people want to be a part of it.
yeah.
But I think like it was the same thing for him. He just didn't have social media, right? I mean, people just thought it was like a
Yeah.
really interesting idea, and it's having that I don't know, just like crazy idea that almost seems unachievable.
Yeah.
and that's what people are like, well, it's not possible, but we should make him do it anyways. Kind of, you know.
So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
people
so
do.
wild.
If you have like an idea that's that like far fetched, people like kind of want to see it.
Yeah.
So then they just do whatever to make it happen.
Yeah,
That's
because
wild.
it's so crazy that I think about like where it started from. Because like I didn't even know where it started from. I think I saw I think I saw your videos maybe like once or twice, and I was like wow, that's crazy. Like, and I followed you just to keep up with it because like obviously you want to see till the end.
Yeah.
And then how I met you was through Joey because you reached out to Joey and be like, hey, do you want to like be in this video like to react to like the billboard? I'm
Yep.
like surprising David Dobrik with like a billboard of him. And then I was like, oh, I really want to meet that guy. I'm like, I followed him. Like, I'm curious. I want to meet
So
him.
great.
And then we like drove down, saw the billboard, met you and your wife, and it was just crazy because you were like, oh yeah, I bought a billboard to like show David
I
Dobrik.
know.
Like it was, in the billboard it was cool. It's like it was like right. Oh, it was sweet.
Yeah, it's funny because I mean that was probably the riskiest thing I've done
Yeah.
for the series. But
Yeah.
I remember when I was like buying it, I had a friend that was really pressing me to
Oh
do
my
it.
gosh.
And I was like, this is going to flop. And when it does, it's going to feel so stupid. But then after I got it, I was like, it's funny. Like, even if he
Yeah.
doesn't see it, at least
Yeah.
it'll be funny and like it'll be a memory.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the fact that worked is
Yeah.
like, that
I'm-
blows my mind
I
too.
think it was like, wasn't it like 2 days later?
No, it was a full week.
Oh, it was
the
a full
thing
Yeah,
week
I
later?
put it
Yeah.
up, and that's honestly why, like, about 5 or 6 days after, I was like, well,
Oh wow.
That's that. Like he didn't
Yeah.
see it. I mean, I gotta think of the next big thing.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta keep going, keep pushing.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, then he saw it. And I was
Then
like, no
I remember
way.
like waking up that morning and seeing like his story, and he was like, "Guys, this guy on TikTok, Isaiah, did like a billboard. He posted of me, and
Well, he was
go
probably
check him out."
being spammed to hell. Like
Oh
it
my
must have
gosh,
been
I
a
can
bit. Yeah, like
yeah.
everybody
hope
was
so.
I remember
probably,
like there was probably
That's the
30,000
thing. It's like
comments.
people would have probably like I think it was so exciting
Yeah.
enough that it was
that
gonna
people
get
are like,
attention.
"Let's get David's
That's why I
attention."
think Elon has seen it. I'm convinced.
You
Elon
think
has
so?
seen it. I am convinced.
I know. I can't.
I
believe he
want to
hasn't.
think that he's seen
'Cause
it. I
he's
just
on
don't
social
know
media.
Absolutely
where.
seen it.
Where would
Yeah,
you have seen it?
I feel. I mean, I think I probably asked you this like obviously off the podcast, but like Twitter, because he's always
Yeah.
on Twitter. So I'm
Mhm.
curious if like anybody's like posted about it on Twitter where he has seen it.
Mhm. I need to. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to think that somebody has.
Yeah,
But I don't know.
or
I
like
think-
maybe somebody showed it to him like at work and been like, "Hey,
Can you imagine?
like, take a look at
Well,
this."
yeah, and I'm curious too how much.
I'm waiting for the
of an
day my
eye
phone
Elon
blows up.
has on
You
it.
know,
And it's just like,
Elon.
yeah, you just get a call from an unknown
That
number,
was
and he's
so
like,
crazy.
"Hey, what's up? How's it going?"
Oh my
It's Elon
gosh.
Musk, and you're like,
It's not even that. It's just a Tesla like a slow autonomously rolls up with like a message.
Yeah,
in it.
yeah.
Imagine he finds out where I live and he just pulls up in like the Roadster.
Oh my
And he's
gosh.
like, "Yeah, it's unreleased, but it's yours, man."
Oh my gosh, that would be so wild.
I'd lose my mind.
Yeah, I think I would feel like I'm living inside of someone else's body for a while. You ever heard of like the imposter syndrome? You know, like people.
Yeah.
I think I would like, if that ever happens, if I do get the Tesla from Elon, I think at least
for
for
sure.
a year after, I'm gonna feel like
So
like
wild.
Like,
complete
okay, this
imposter
is fake,
syndrome.
yeah.
Like this
Because
is not me. I did
it's
not do
like-
anything to deserve
It
this.
was so crazy to meet him.
He also just became one of the richest people. No, I mean,
Second
not
richest.
the second richest person.
Doesn't make any sense to me. Still, that I still can't comprehend.
So like to get like just like to think about that,
Yeah.
like he's one of the probably the most powerful people in the
Dude,
world,
the-
right?
yeah, but he's
Like,
also
you
like
have to think.
he doesn't even act. He's just like
He's just
doesn't
a-
care.
yeah, he,
So,
like-
that's why I think he would do
It's
it.
so funny because like he posts like memes like on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like he's
Yeah,
like he's
a
like a
living
funny
meme
guy.
himself.
Yeah, like I remember like when Mr. Beast did that like whole tree thing. Like he
Yep.
made his background like team trees and like he made his
Yeah, and
photo
he's
of
done
the tree.
videos with PewDiePie on Meme Review.
Yeah, that's
So,
right.
like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah. He was on the Joe
crazy.
Rogan podcast.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
like the
You know, I know,
most.
Elon
I
Musk
could
is,
not
like,
believe that happened.
One of the coolest billionaires ever.
Yeah.
Like definitely.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
All
But
right.
it must be
If I
scary
do
working
meet
for
him and it
though.
actually comes through, my only goal is going to be able to like do a dance with Elon.
Oh,
he
for
would do it.
TikTok.
That would
I
be
Can you
so
think he would.
imagine? I think it would get
That'd
like
be the biggest.
it would
Have you
probably get
ever-
like 200 million views.
Have you ever seen him actually dance?
Yeah.
How
There's
is
a
he
video
danced
of
before?
him. Where is it? I think it's in China. He
No
had
way.
gone there to give a talk because he was like opening
Yeah,
a
and he's like
Tesla
dancing on the
place.
stage.
Yeah, it is.
So
Wasn't it?
funny.
Wasn't it like funny and awkward? I remember like
yeah,
seeing.
it is. It's something else.
Yeah.
It's something. The guy is not a human. Like
It's
just-
so funny.
That is so wild. Yeah. So currently, we're laying back on the couch right now, having a great time. I am looking at Isaiah. You look great. I see
thank you.
there's a tattoo on your leg.
Yeah.
I do want to mention the tattoo.
Inner upper. Stop looking at my.
It's a Mr. Beast tattoo.
It is. Yeah.
I was so impressed when you told us you're like oh yeah well because
I
actually
don't know if it's impressive or stupid.
but before it was earlier this year you were on one of Mr. Beast's YouTube
Yeah.
videos, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It
so
was one
funny
of the
because like
big challenge videos.
yeah, so like my whole I don't know, just like experience on social media and my like rise to I don't know wherever I am now, whatever
Yeah.
you want to call it, but like getting my following, I got like really popular for the Sanda Tesla series like in July,
Mhm.
but at the like second week of July after the series was like popping off,
Yep.
and I was getting all these new followers and whatnot. All of a sudden, like Jimmy puts out this tweet and
Yep.
he's like, "Hey, I need some small YouTubers to like, film a video."
Oh, so this was after the Santa Tesla.
Mhm. Yeah,
Oh,
like right
okay.
after it started. And so he put out this tweet, and again, a friend texted me and was like, "Hey, you should fill out this form and just
Yeah.
see what happens."
Oh my gosh!
And so,
oh my god, I filled out that form too.
can you imagine if we did that together?
Oh my! Imagine that I fly to where is he? Like North Carolina
Yeah,
or something.
North Carolina.
Yeah. Oh my god! Imagine.
Yeah.
I remember because my friend also he texted to me and said, "Hey, you should fill out this. Maybe."
It was that same friend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
great.
it was
Yeah,
the
we had
same
the same
friend.
mutual
Yeah.
friend.
Liam?
No.
But okay, so yeah, you filled
Yeah,
out the
so
form.
I like fill out the form, and I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
And he says on the forum, like, are you on Twitter? Like, will you get back to us like within like 10 hours if we DM you or whatever? And I was like, yeah. And then I didn't realize that I had my notifications turned off for like Twitter. And so I just let it go. Didn't hear anything. And I was like, whatever. It's no big deal. Like, I got other stuff to work on.
Yeah.
And at the time, I think I had like 45,000 followers on YouTube.
Yeah.
So like an okay amount of followers, but I hadn't posted for like months.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, one day I was going for a run. I open up my my Twitter, and I see a notification for a DM. I was like, oh, it must be somebody else DMing me. And I look, and sure enough, it's Jimmy. And he's like, what's your number? And I was like, no freaking way.
That's
but it was from the day before.
Oh,
so I was like, no way, I lost my opportunity.
Timing too, though, because like you were just about to like blow up too.
Yeah. So then I ended up, long story short, I ended up actually like getting the call from him that I was like, I'm free, call me, yada yada. And then he calls me, flies me out to North Carolina, and I compete in this million play button challenge of his that he's concocted.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so,
this was the challenge. So like, if you win, I'm gonna have. Like you'll get 1 million subscribers.
Yeah, you'll get 1 million subscribers. So it was like me, and then Zealous was the guy that won.
So funny.
Pretty Bored Vids, Adam was the other one, and then Unnecessary Inventions.
Yeah,
was the other one.
I watch Unnecessary Inventions.
Yeah, he's popular on TikTok and Instagram. But yeah, so I ended up losing that challenge.
Yeah.
But
when did you come in second?
Technically I came in third.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Which is crazy.
Because while you were. I forget what you were doing, but didn't you?
Yeah, I like spun one of the. I was like trying to get money along the way. I was like, I'll pick up 10,000 and win, like getting all cocky.
Yeah,
and so I told Jimmy, I was like, I'll spin this thing on my finger, like one of his play buttons.
Yep.
And if I can spin it for 6 seconds, I'll keep the 10 grand. And he totally went for it. And I did spin it, but my foot crossed a line while I was doing it. I still kept my finger on the play button.
I think you definitely would have won. Like if
I think I could have.
Yeah.
I just was like getting bored. I was there for 34 hours.
Oh my gosh!
Like, it's like hard to
34 hours
and like to get into the mental state. Dude, the other two were losing their minds. I thought Adam was going crazy. He technically came in second, but he took his hand off before me. And then Zealous, the winner, he was like, he thought he was touching an iPad with his finger because we were down to one finger, and he was like doing motions. I am like beyond shocked that he didn't take his finger off, but he kept it on. I was like, keep my eyes.
Wait, like
peeled
he thought
on him.
like an iPad, like
like he was like going into like a delusional state.
Oh my gosh!
Like, he thought the glass was an iPad.
Yeah, because everybody.
I don't know
like
how he didn't take his finger off.
There's definitely a group of people, or like there's people scattered that like definitely probably think those videos are fake.
Yeah,
but they're
the
not.
limit. I think the biggest or the longest anyone's ever done was one of his editors. He went for I think 72 hours. I'm not kidding.
Really?
Awake.
What was the?
I don't remember what the challenge was. I think it was standing in a circle.
Like 3 days.
Yeah.
But
they told us when I don't remember what he got out of it.
Like
money, I think.
$100,000.
Yeah,
probably,
but I remember when we got there, and Jimmy was very adamant that like we will not do this for longer than 2 days. That's the limit.
Yeah.
Like he'll throw out enough challenges that will like eventually get somebody out.
Yeah.
So he was just like kind of riding it out until the 2 day mark.
48 hours.
Did I say 2 hours? I meant 2 days.
2 days.
2 day mark, and then 2 days. It was like that's when they were going to start like making it impossible.
Like really hard. Yeah.
But yeah, in the end, I lost, but
Yeah.
I did get 10 grand out of it.
10 grand,
cool.
and like I feel like definitely people.
Yeah, definitely
like
exposure.
it definitely like it was it. Did you get like any followers from it?
I probably got like 10 to 20K. I think
on Instagram.
On YouTube.
On YouTube, which is definitely
That's
helpful.
really good.
It's helpful.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
definitely
sure. There were
tries
some
to
people
check it
that
out.
found me and like
That's
went
cool.
and followed. But the winner, Zealous, he's now at 1.9 like mil. Just
It's so ridiculous that he could be like, yeah, you're gonna get a mil.
Yeah,
yeah,
can you imagine
guys, go subscribe to him. Okay.
having that power to just be like, guys, go follow this person now. Like
Yeah.
a million on YouTube is like
It's a lot.
almost impossible to achieve.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's so wild. I mean,
They like
it's crazy.
Dude, Jimmy's stuff though is like really pushes people to the limit.
Yes.
Like things that like humans probably like it's like.
People,
I don't know if
he's got to have.
People
he
ask
should
me
have
all
a
the
TV
time,
show
is what
on,
Jimmy
like, a
does.
major network.
Yeah,
I don't
for
think
sure.
he would do it though, because it's like he's making more
I don't
money
think
this
he
way,
would
and
either.
it's why he's that
Well,
successful.
I don't think he'd ever do a TV show.
No,
I don't think it'd be
yeah.
in his best interest.
I think he's
That's
very
true. Yeah,
internet.
it's actually it's weird to think about that. Yeah, because like having a TV show, yeah, that'd be cool, but like
Then you'd have all these limitations.
Yeah,
yeah,
guidelines.
it's
and
like
they'd
the
be can't do this, can't do
limitations,
that.
the limitations, and like you wouldn't get 36 million
Views.
consecutive viewers on like
No.
TNT. You know, it just like
Never.
doesn't
No one
happen.
cares.
You know, like that's
Never.
like more than like what the Super Bowl gets.
Yep.
I don't even think the Super Bowl gets like
Well,
What does
no, I
Super
think
get,
the
like-
Super Bowl gets more than that probably.
Also, like,
Make
just,
50 million.
Like
maybe.
people
But still,
don't have as much access to TV anymore. Like it's just
yeah,
you
it's just
pull
like
up YouTube and you watch it for
you
free.
watch it on
Like,
your
YouTube,
iPad, computer, phone,
Yeah.
like you know,
Netflix, all that
TV.
stuff.
Yeah,
right, for
It's
free
like-
compared to TV you
Yeah.
pay for it. It's like
exactly. I know that's
But
why I like
people always
YouTube.
ask me, is what Jimmy does real? Like, does he fake anything? And I mean, I would swear on a Bible, like nothing Jimmy does is fake. I mean, I'm convinced the whole video we did was all real.
was all real,
Everything we
yeah.
did was real.
Yeah.
And that was I didn't even answer your question from the beginning, and I'm realizing that right now. The tattoo that you were
Oh, the
talking about,
tattoo. That's right. Yeah.
I got that.
Well, because
I
they
think
didn't
it
show
was
this
like-
in the video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't even show it in the video, but 27 hours in, I think, or so, I was holding a plaque. I had my shoes. My shoes were untied so that I could do it, but I was standing up, and I had my hand on his diamond play button, and I got this tattoo during. And
That's
it's a
so
Mr. Beast logo.
Were you
on my-
standing while you got? Oh yeah, obviously you were standing while you got the tattoo.
Yeah, it was
'Cause
crazy.
they
My
move,
feet
like-
were killing.
Oh my gosh, because they were like, well, and also you had your hand up
Yep.
too, like
Yeah,
you
it was
had your hand
raised.
raised, like
Yep.
like stand, like is it one finger? They made it one
I
finger.
can't remember it was one finger yet,
Or the
but
whole hand?
it was definitely like
Well,
difficult.
and, like yeah, I mean,
I don't get how anybody could do this.
Dude,
it's
it
like-
was wild. In that
yeah.
moment, I was like, "Am I gonna make it?" Like, there was definitely moments during the challenge where I was like, I wouldn't be that. I think I was just getting in my own head. I was like, I wouldn't be that disappointed if I lost. But when it was over, I was so emotionally and like physically drained. I remember going to bed and thinking it's no big deal, like it's gonna be fine. And then I remember the plane ride home the next day, and I was just
Oh,
like
a plane
beating
ride.
a
myself.
plane
up.
ride.
I was
Oh,
just
that's
like,
right. Yeah,
no.
'cause
I
y'all
was
live
just
in
like,
Carolina.
I was in my own head. I was like listening to music and just being like, "You idiot! How the heck
Yeah.
did you lose this?"
Yeah,
I was
that-
so mad at myself, and I was texting like my
imagine.
friend, and I was texting my wife, and I was like, "I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I lost." I was just
Dang
pissed
it.
beyond belief.
That's the thing that would stink because it's like. I know. I don't know anybody that's been in that position before, so it's like obviously like, oh, I get it, but like, yeah, to like be in like that position, like to lose would definitely stink.
Yeah.
The only thing I can compare it to is like maybe losing like a Super Bowl game. Like,
Yeah, no,
'cause, like I've lost like
seriously.
championships and it sucks,
Yeah.
but like yeah, losing, yeah.
And I remember even just like the general like public of YouTube reacting to this. Like, this man just got a career in YouTube, like for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Like that was the prize. The prize was
That's so
A
crazy.
career.
you are
Yeah,
going
it's
to
like,
be
here's your career.
catapulted to
Have fun, man.
That is so
Yeah.
funny, yeah,
and like
yeah.
a fun one too, right? Like, I mean, if you
Yeah.
already like this stuff, you already know you love making these videos. Like, we're just going to, 1,000x your following, and you're gonna be good for life. You're
Yeah.
fine. Like, you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You'll get sponsors and all these other things, like all incoming. Like,
That's so
no
funny.
problem.
Dude, I've just watched this industry come into like I don't know what it is now for years, and it still doesn't make sense. Like
Yeah.
like when you really
No.
just take a second to think about any of it, it makes
Yeah.
no sense.
No sense.
No sense.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand.
it
I
is-
really don't get it, especially like being in LA. It's such like a bubble of just
Yeah.
everybody's doing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you
it's
walk
funny.
around, everyone's got
breaks
their
your-
cameras out, and you're like, oh, there's an influencer.
Emma Chamberlain, I watched her vlog recently, and she like explained it perfectly. She was like, "It's nice to like get out of LA because I feel like," she said, "LA is She said it's like a bubble. It's kind of like this fish tank where everybody knows each other, which is kind of true. I mean, like you go out and like like if you see somebody at the store, you're like, oh hey, like like that guy does YouTube, and he knows each other, or whatever. Or like you go to Saddle Ranch, everybody knows each other there. You go to another restaurant, everybody knows each other there. But she was like, it's nice to like get like out of like LA, like because everybody, it's like a
Yeah.
fish tank, and like everybody knows each other. Like there's
I mean, I
paparazzi all
told
the
you,
time.
to me, it's like one big high school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like
it's
that's all
one
it
big
is.
high
One big
school.
high
That
school
is a
hallway, which
good-
is everybody's just like going by each other and just like
That's
Yeah.
a good way to explain it.
Yeah,
Like, it is-
drama
because you
and
do,
everything,
because
it's like-
there's drama, there's
Right.
there's the
the
seniors,
Padre kids, the
Yeah,
like the
the
Yeah,
ones on
yeah.
the side with
You
like,
see him walking down the
there's-
street, and
there's,
there's
like,
Bryce
the-
Hall and his
Right.
crew. You
yeah,
know, they're
yeah.
super popular.
Oh,
And then
there's
there's the ones
Logan,
to
there's Logan in
themselves, and
the
it's
the
just
Yeti
like-
driving down the street.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, everybody's at the cafeteria, Saddle Ranch.
It's just
Yep. Yeah,
it's
serious.
It is
odd.
funny,
Like
yeah.
it doesn't. I don't know.
It
I
is.
I like it because it's something compared to a lot of other states. It's like very light. Like it's not as I don't know. Like it's like I don't know. Like a field trip with a bunch of friends. You know what I mean? Everything's just so fun.
yeah,
But at the same time, it's like
it's
it's like-
crazy to think about.
can
Yeah,
get crazy. Like
Yeah.
it's like literally imagine putting a ton of kids and then like no parenting kind of thing. It's
Well,
like
and here,
it's just
like,
hell.
I
I
think
mean,
the way that
yeah.
I would say too is like
People
I
are going
would
loose.
never want to live in this city if I wasn't already doing what I'm doing.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I moved to
could
LA
never-
specifically because I wanted to pursue YouTube and TikTok and Instagram.
Same. Yeah,
And like
yeah.
if I didn't have that, like it would just feel like you're not a part of it. Like you're just here.
Yeah, you're
like,
just
what are you doing
here.
here?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
like
think
what
that's
exactly?
true.
That's yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like
you don't
when
belong.
I was like, cause I initially like came here. I had like the whole like my dad like likes me doing this stuff, and like my mom's not a big fan of it. And so I was like, I'm gonna go to California because I want to go to school. I want to do the film industry, which I do. Which I still like would love to direct or produce. Or I'm writing like a script right now.
Yeah.
So like I do definitely want to go in like the film industry, you know, / like do social media along the way. And like I was kind of like, you know, had that like I'm gonna go to LA because of school, but like in reality, my dad was like, I know you want to go there for social media. So it was like, I mean, I was doing both, but like if I was really focusing on school and like not doing anything with like, you know, making Instagram videos or making YouTube videos, then I'm like, why am I here?
Yeah.
Like it's just like weird to like be here and like not like create stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
At least for me, like I'm just thinking of like
Definitely.
stuff like that.
Well, you're,
No, I
you're at
totally
the
agree.
hub, like
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
should,
it's
you know,
all right
take
here.
advantage.
I mean, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. 'Cause,
Yeah, I
like
think
there's
that's
so
probably the
many
main
places
thing.
around us.
Because
Yeah,
it's
take
like it's
advantage
like a creator's dream, like from any other state. Like it's like, I literally I think in Massachusetts, like it was like difficult, like doing anything that has to do with
Yeah,
creating
'cause there's
any
not like
type
a-
of
there's
any
not-
art,
'cause
and
you
it's
can't
like
collab.
you can't find anybody. Yeah,
Yeah.
even the
Right.
people that are studying it, like not really
Yeah.
doing anything, and there's very few of them, and it's
Yeah,
just like
yeah,
it's hard
yeah.
to
Yeah,
get
even
that
if I
like.
want to go out and like make a short film with like people like that, you know, write like our writers or like producers and like you know, when me and David like were in college, and I'm like, guys, let's like make like a film, and they were like, eh. I'm like,
Like
ugh,
yeah, and it's like why are you
why?
studying it? And like a lot of people be like, I'll teach it one day, and it's like that's kind of what it is. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know,
it's
really
tough.
weird.
Yeah, it's tough to create, and I feel
That's-
like other states because the only other creator I know in like New England areas like Nice Michael. Do you know Nice Michael?
I don't think so.
He was an OG actually on TikTok.
Really?
He does like lifestyle, like he does like a lot of dancing. He's like a positivity creator.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but he lives in New
Nice.
Hampshire. Yeah. Do you have like a favorite TikToker? I'm
Oh my
curious.
goodness. A favorite TikToker.
I think I have a favorite TikToker. Not gonna lie.
There's this one guy. I don't know if he's my favorite, but I think he's hilarious. Actually, there's two dudes. Okay, there's this one guy. I can't remember his name again, but he does like sports recaps, but he does it in like the
Oh.
ridiculous voices, and then he
like
like
that commentator type.
yeah,
voice,
yeah, he
but
did,
like
but he'll
the-
be like talking about like a fan and like that. It's so funny. Gosh, I need to find him. but
I love comedy videos.
Yeah.
I just love comedy in general.
It's
Yeah.
it's really funny. His commentating is just like top notch. It's hilarious. And then the other one that I really like is Two Turnt Tony.
Oh,
Do you know who he
oh
is?
wait.
He's like two
familiar.
geese, or he's got like these.
Oh
geese,
yeah,
and he's,
Two
like,
Turn
always
Tony. Yeah.
drinking.
Oh, he's
He's
hilarious.
so funny.
Yeah.
I love that. I just
Yeah.
his whole channel.
You'll
his
know
whole
him if
page
you
is
see him,
so
Dave.
Yeah,
funny.
probably.
Yeah,
it sounds
he has
familiar.
like he has like the geese.
Yeah.
And, like he does videos with like him.
And he's
holding,
always
like, a
holding them.
goose
He's
in
like
the video.
absolutely shredded.
Yeah.
But he's always drinking. And
Yeah,
his
he's
mom's
always drinking like
yelling
a
at him
Bud
'cause he
Light,
lives
and
at
he's like,
home.
"Mom, shut up!" And he's like talking to his like goose. He's like, "Jerry, come on, you know, we're gonna go for a ride to like the groceries." It's really funny. Yeah,
and he's
I'll
like
sh-
stealing his sister's shorts and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
he's
so
really really
he is
funny. He's a
funny,
great
yeah,
guy.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
and his story's cool too. I think he was like at the beginning of the year, he was a nobody. I think it was, remember he did this thing on his Instagram, like he was showing at the beginning of quarantine, his goal by the end of 2020 was to have 500K on TikTok, and he's now like 5 mil. Like,
Yeah,
he's
that's
like
crazy.
well exceeded.
Yeah,
it.
5 million
and
verified.
he's doing like tons of stuff.
Yeah, that's sick, dude. Dave, do you have a favorite TikToker? Or,
I don't know, man. I really don't. I mean, I guess you could count Jairus as one
yeah,
to an extent,
yeah, you could count
but
You know- I
Addison
mean, you
Rae,
know-
there you go.
Addison
Addison
Rae.
Rae,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was so funny. I think back. I mean, it's probably over a year ago.
Oh yeah, it is over.
Because I moved to LA over a year ago, back in August, like August of 2019, and David, I think at maybe the beginning of September, you were like, "Hey, you know, this really pretty girl on TikTok. Her name's Addison," and I was like, "Right on." She had like 300,000 followers, and I was like, cool, like, you know, like, yeah, she's pretty, 300,000. Like, I wasn't really on TikTok because Cam got me into TikTok probably in like November, and so like I wasn't really on TikTok, and so I just didn't pay attention. All of a sudden, like,
and I just kept insisting. I was like,
yeah,
"Dude,
you were
I
like, you
just-
should definitely check it out. You
Jesus.
definitely check it out.
I don't know why. It was just something about it. Was like she's gonna be like,
Yeah, she's gonna be
Yeah.
huge to one day, because I think that was when she was back in like LSU.
And dude, we even joked. I think we talked about this on the podcast before, but we even joked that she'd go on Ellen, and she did. Like
yeah,
not too
she
long
did.
ago.
That's
It's so
it-
odd.
It is
Crazy.
funny, and and then all of a sudden, like maybe like a month and a half later, she's like, "Oh yeah, guys, I'm moving out to LA. You know, like I'm doing like this project with my
Yeah.
friends, which ends up being the Hype House, and then like it's so wild.
What
Now
was
she hangs
weird
out with the
'cause, like,
Kardashians.
now she's hanging out with
Yeah, well, it was weird
Kardashians,
because like
yeah.
I guess around the time she was already moving to LA, I kind of knew that it was a Hype House because that was when you started to kind of get involved. So like I kind of knew it was like behind the scenes
Yeah, I
a
didn't-
little bit.
I
Like
never-
I could assume stuff, but
Yeah.
I remember like watching her live, like packing to go to LA. Like it was weird.
Yeah.
Like it's
That is
crazy
weird.
that I don't know.
You should have reached out to her.
I'm an
You
OG.
should have been editing for her, man.
I'm so pissed. I'm like, it sucks because now whatever David
She's
says,
taking
I'm
off.
doing. Because David's like been right on like probably 85%
You can
of all
predict
my
the
life
talent.
choices. Because
Well,
like,
yeah, there's
David's
another
like,
one too. That
David's like, oh yeah, check out this girl Addison Rae. She's like has like 100,000 followers. She like has like
was, like,
10,000
small
followers
on
on
Instagram,
Instagram,
too.
and now she's like 32
she's a
million
Kardashian.
followers.
I mean,
yeah,
it
now she's
doesn't
like
make
as big
any
as
She
a
sense.
is like a
Kardashian.
Kardashian now.
it
It's
makes
crazy
no sense.
because I think when I met her, she was at like 8 million, I think, on like TikTok, and now she's at like 63 or
Yeah,
something like that.
she's like what the second.
She-
biggest?
she
That's
shot
a
up.
lot. That's a lot of That's
She's
really
70
insane.
million now on TikTok, I think.
70 million on
Yeah,
TikTok?
she passed it. She hit it like a few days after Charlie.
Do you think she'll
hit the
pass
100.
up Charlie?
I think so. I think right now, technically, in my opinion, she's bigger than Charlie.
Yeah, she probably is in
I
terms
think
of just
she's
like
like
fame.
seriously
she's-
like.
well,
at-
But she's
at
also older,
age.
Yeah,
so she
I
can
think
do more.
I think it
Like,
has
she
a lot
can
to
be
do
in
with
more
like her age, 'cause
commercials
she's
and those
like,
kind of
I
things.
think she's 19. I think she's a year younger than me.
Well, I also told him
Bigger
I
than us.
think she's gonna get into acting. A part of it
Well,
too
she
because I
is.
knew well,
She's
well,
in
yeah
this
now
girl,
she has
Girl,
yeah.
Is it Girl Meets World? No, Boy Meets
Well, she
World.
she did a
Yeah,
voice
something like
act. She voice acted in a movie, like
In a-
an
and like
animated
a
movie, and then
animated
she
movie,
made
Now
that
she's got, like,
movie.
a
Now
lead
she's in
role.
like a.
But
now
I,
she's
and
like
I
a
and
TV
another
show or
theory, which I've
movie
said
role.
before, like I have a feeling I just think she's gonna make a song.
Yeah,
You think so?
Yeah, like I think she's gonna sing on something.
Yeah.
She has a pretty good voice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
well,
not
I
bad
mean, what's
at all.
stopping her? It's
yeah.
like
I mean,
you
Dixie,
just kind of
Dixie made
diversify.
music and it blew up. You know, and then
Yeah.
she had like Black Bear and who else did she have in her song? Lil Yachty or someone.
No, it was one of these. Yeah, it was one of these.
It was one
guys.
of the, it was
The
one of those guys.
the.
But I mean, the song blew up. I mean, but sometimes I know
He's
it's huge now.
addicted to it.
Yeah, but
It's definitely not bad, but it's very like, what's the word like?
like everybody
Wait.
knows it. Well, because it's TikTok.
It's very formulaic, I guess.
D'Amelio.
It's very like it's like a song.
Yeah.
It's very like I don't know how to explain, but it's like definitely producers did it. You know what I mean? It's very
Yeah.
like
I think when you're at
it's
that
like the
level of
Rebecca
fame,
Black.
Equation, yeah, it's
like
like
yeah,
it's
you
not
kind of
like-
pay somebody and you're
Yeah.
like, all right, make the music for
Well,
me.
that's like
kind of.
when
Right,
Rebecca
it's not-
Black's situation. She was like Rebecca Black's situation, like with like Friday.
Yeah,
Friday,
dude,
Friday.
that song
Like that song has like. Was it have like 500 million views and like
I remember we checked
It's
the last time.
ridiculous.
we checked how many views in like because we wanted to check like the view to like the like to dislike ratio. I think it's like 28 million dislikes. It's so wild, and it has like
imagine?
Where's
5
she at
million.
now? Oh, poor girl. She probably,
I feel so bad.
probably lives in a cave somewhere.
she actually I saw one of her TikToks this morning. She's on social media.
Well,
still.
she's
Yeah,
doing
making-
actually because
She's doing new music now.
yeah, because her
Yeah.
voice apparently is actually really good now. Like,
Okay.
like it was a while ago. She
Like
apparently
a-
like actually
like a
got
shot
good.
at,
How
like,
great would it
hey,
be
your
if
voice
she
was
made a
bad
parody
before.
of like her own
She should.
video?
Yeah,
That'd
like
be
like a
funny.
10-year
think-
anniversary or something.
I
Yeah.
think it would immediately get 100 million views.
Yeah, I
like,
think
It
so.
has to
for
be
sure.
like
Such a
people
huge
like
song.
people yeah.
And if
It
she was like a success story after that, like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh,
That's
that would be
funny, yeah.
insane.
Well, it's weird though because like she low key is like now like she has her own following like she's apparently like again like I'm not kidding like
No,
apparently
she's
got
great.
a good
I've
voice.
I've seen
It
interviews.
just
with her.
I guess
She's
I don't know
awesome.
what happened with that song, but like
Well, what she said, I think she was 16, 17, and she said that like literally it was kind of
she
like
probably knew like
it was kind of like hey, like we'll pay you to like sing the song for us. Like we have writers that already wrote it, we have producers that are gonna produce it, we have a guy making the music, and we just like we want your like voice to sing it, and we like want your face for the video. And so like I think they paid her. I mean, I don't really know the numbers, but maybe like 50,000 just to sing the song.
I thought it was the other way around. I thought she just like had a rich dad and was like, I want to make a music video.
I think those were another girl. There was another girl.
Okay.
I'm not.
I'm
cool
trying.
about
I
it.
don't know. Well, I have to.
Or maybe that was just
guys,
like
on
a
this
mean
podcast.
rumor
We
that
don't
I
have
never
to
really
divulge.
even jumped. Back in like when I was younger, I just never even cared about it. To be honest,
I mean,
it just pissed
well,
me
when
off.
did it come
was
out?
annoying.
When did it come out? Like in 2000.
That's the thing. I
High
don't
school?
remember ever in my life distinctly like this is when it came out. I just remember it being always a thing.
Yeah,
I
Like
think
people
it was-
like
it
singing
is. I
it
mean,
as a
like,
joke.
I want to think it was like
Friday,
late high
Friday.
school.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe.
But I'm also way older than you guys.
Oh, actually, no. I mean, yeah, I guess it would have.
Well,
come
I-
out
I
in
I
like-
high
am like
school.
so much older. I'm just realizing that
How
now.
about-
I like talking. I think I'm talking
Probably
to my
like-
peers.
Wait, how much older? It's not that much older.
I'm 27.
It's
Yeah,
27.
it's like
7 years older.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
decent amount.
it's old enough to where like when I'm in high school,
like
you guys are
another,
still like in grade school.
It's like Isaiah's graduating. We're like, like we're
You're,
still
like,
trying
not
to
even in
like
high
we're
school
learning
yet.
our ABCs.
Yeah. I'm graduating. You guys are still in middle school. Like, that's how old.
But there's another one though, like in terms of people on TikTok, which I also told you about a while ago.
Oh,
was Jairus Johnson.
Jairus Johnson. Yeah.
Jairus Johnson's he's like a music artist.
Yeah.
He's
kind of like a machine. He reminds me of like a
MGK,
rock star Machine Gun Kelly type
but
guy.
he's like kind of I guess
he's a
more
cool looking
rock
dude.
Kind of.
Yeah, like when you look at him, he's like, wow. It's a cool
randomly
guy.
like found him a while ago, and I was just like, he's really good, and he's going to blow up. Like I have a feeling he's gonna be good, and I reached out to him, and we've DM'd a bunch of times since. But then he like came out, I think, with I don't know, it's kind of weird because he came out with a bunch of singles and then like an EP, and I loved it, and I listened to it on repeat, and like he just took everything off Spotify, and then like he's rebranding, and then he has like 2 songs on right now.
He has one.
And one of them is "Damn," which I guarantee you've heard.
Yeah,
like,
it's
been used on TikTok. I'm like,
we'll listen to it after, but but he's another one of David's correct choices in the world. Oh, you playing it right now?
I want to play the whole thing.
I'm curious.
Oh yeah, yes, of course, yes.
Definitely I've heard the song, and like this is him.
That's him.
Yep.
Yeah, so he has like that rock star,
and then
like,
that just like shot him up because that's like done really well.
Yeah,
he's like
he has,
signed now. It's crazy,
Yeah.
but I'm trying. Like it's like we DM every once in a while, and sometimes they like respond and stuff like. Because I don't have like a big following, and it sucks because I want to get to meet him so bad, and I think he just recently moved to LA now.
Yeah, so we're
I
like,
want him on this podcast. So
this
bad.
is this is like the Addison Ray like situation. We're like, all right, let's get this guy.
But I just love his stuff
on this podcast. That's it. You're good for life.
I really like because I truly do think he's gonna like. I think what he's gonna do is like I guess his music is kind of like rock, kind of to an extent.
Oh, big
but
time,
it's and kind of honestly low key metal.
Yeah,
but it's pop.
Yeah,
like it's not popularized, but
like
pop,
like hip hop.
No, like pop, but like
pop rock,
popularized.
Yeah,
I don't know what the word I'm trying to think of, but like it's that's why I think it's gonna do well, and I think it could be a new wave of like kind of pushing rock back, like being cool again.
Yeah,
because I do think that might be a thing.
I think
like
Machine
hip hop
Gun
did
Kelly,
its thing where it came back and just took over, and I could see like this, like it's not niche, but it's like coming from a niche origin, I guess, and that's why I think it's like really, I don't know, and he's got a really good voice. I know he can produce his own stuff. Like he's skilled. Like he's not like this other like
auto tune everything.
Yeah. So and he's like he's fun. He's got a personality. Like I think he could do it, and he looks sick. Like he's got that vibe. Thing,
yeah.
You know, so it's like I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
Sucks.
one of those guys.
I need, dude.
You got to get him on the pod.
It needs to happen next. Like I don't even know.
I want to go back to the Mr. Beast topic. You were not in just one video, but you were in 2, right?
Yeah.
You were in a second
video.
video.
Leveraged my 10 grand that I won in the first one to be in a second video.
Yeah, so did you give so what'd you do?
So it was so funny. I was just like when I realized I had lost, I was like and like so bummed about it.
Yeah.
I was like, my only way to like sort of redeem myself is to get into another video. And I had no idea what that would be like, if I would actually be able to convince Jimmy to let me into another video, all those like things. So I like went up to Jimmy right before I left, and I was like, Jimmy, I want to be in another video. I will give you my 10 grand like in exchange to be in another video. And he was like, okay, deal. Shook my hand.
No way, really?
Shook
like
my
right
hand.
after the challenge?
Yep.
Wow.
Well, no, it was like the day after.
It's a day after.
Yeah, he shook my hand, turned to Daryl Eves and was like, can he come back this Thursday? And they're like, yeah, let's bring him back this Thursday. So then I like went home, which was like kind of weird because I like went home for like a day and a half, got back on a plane, came back, and then was in another video. But that second video was so much shorter. It was one of his like would you rather. So like you had to choose between like certain things, but the game that I played was like there were 3 buckets.
I don't think I've seen this video.
Yeah, it's a really popular series for him. He has like several different ones, but there was these 3 buckets, and they were gonna pull strings, and like one bucket had like mustard in it, the other one had
you were like in that video?
Slime, and then the other one had money. 10 grand.
Oh, I remember. I think I remember watching that video.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I have
so
to go
like
back
I
and
actually
see
chose
you.
correctly. So I did get the 10 grand back, thankfully.
That's funny.
I don't know what I would have done if I didn't. But
yeah, because he has like a bunch of people in those videos, right? Doesn't he have like 15 or
like
20 different people or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he gives away like over $100,000.
Yeah, those videos cost him so much money. You would have no idea. Like one, he gave away like a Lamborghini in it. And that was just one of the things. It wasn't even like It wasn't all.
I
just, like,
actually
one
don't.
thing.
I don't understand how he exists. I something is off. Like, does it?
Yeah.
How does a man just give away an island? How does someone
Yeah,
just give away
that
like?
that was the turning point for me. Was like, okay, there's maybe the government's just funding all this.
Yeah, well,
no,
'cause
I
it's
mean
just
not
like,
not really, but
it's
like,
like
Think about how much he makes though on his videos.
yeah, he does make a
You
lot.
see
I
those
can't. I
millions?
honestly can't think how much.
Yeah.
I have
I mean,
no. I
millions? Okay,
no
his
grounds.
all of his content is like G rated,
Yeah, it's straight
right?
family
so like
friendly like
any
family friendly.
advertiser can be on it. Think about his CPM is probably like freakishly high.
Yeah.
Like 10 plus.
Yeah.
And he's getting
But he has
like
so many
30
people
million
working for him
probably
too, though,
average.
that he's probably paying. Isn't
Yeah, oh
he?
yeah. He has
Yeah.
two companies. He's got like one for like just like regular like, oh, we need you to go and get us like toilet paper or like you get supplies and stuff.
Yeah.
And then he's got his like his studio company, which is like his editors and his like
so crazy.
you know
Like,
filmers
he has
and
all
those
the,
guys.
all the cameras. And stuff.
So yeah,
think
I mean,
about merch too.
But yeah, oh yeah,
Like-
okay, yeah. Think about that. Think about how
Like-
much merch he sold.
Like,
sells.
I mean,
did
like-
you watch the one like his 40 million merch, which now he's like up to 50 million, so he's gonna like have to do it again. But he signed like every shirt. He sold. I'm not kidding. Sold like I think it was like I want to think it was like hundreds of thousands of shirts,
Yeah,
and he like signed every one of them, sold out. And these are like $30-$40 shirts. So do the math on that.
Yeah,
That
Well,
alone
yeah.
is enough to give away a house, an
it's
island, a
so
Lamborghini, whatever you
insane.
it
want.
is. Yeah, it is crazy.
Just
when
the
you
merch
think about it.
alone.
It's like
Yeah.
it's just mind bending.
That's like
And
Will-
he has multiple channels. Think
yeah,
about-
and he has and he has
the
a gaming
channel
channel
channels
too.
are over 10 million.
Dude, I don't. It makes me speechless. I just
Yes.
don't understand how
It
this
is
guy
funny.
is just
He's like one of the like
he's
Killed
not,
it.
he's
Killed
doing
it,
it.
like-
He buys the island and then gives it away. Like they legit did that. And they lost money on that video because they bought the island and then they had to sell it.
He probably
Same
doesn't
thing
care
with like
that-
he bought like $100,000 worth of like lotto tickets. And I think
Yeah.
they ended up getting
Like,
like
I think
60K
he
or
lo-
something.
he
So
lost-
they were out like
My
$5
thing
grand.
has
yeah.
always been like, how does it work? Like, if you're giving someone a car, don't they have to pay for like
Yeah, this is the
like,
tricky part.
right? And then
Yeah.
like that's where it's like, does he then I assume continues to pay for that?
I don't think
When he
so,
gives
'cause
you a
it's too
car,
hard.
it's kind of like on you for obviously for like licensing,
And
registration,
insurance
and stuff
all
like
those
that,
insurance,
yeah.
everything like that. So,
But I mean, it's
and then
it's-
if you get money, technically, like so, like if I'm getting like 10 grand, if he's giving me $10,000, I have to claim the taxes on that gift because it's a gift. So I will have to pay taxes next year on that $10,000 gift.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes
does,
sense,
yeah.
but it's just like I remember like he'll just do it to people that like have nothing and
Yeah.
just like give them so much stuff, and I'm like, where are they gonna have the money
I
to
mean,
just like
take-
pay for
maybe
that
take
stuff?
Right.
take some of the like the prize money out and then
Well, that's like
But,
so.
like,
Well, no, but sometimes it's not even money. Like sometimes it's like actual stuff. So it's like a
Right.
house, and here's a car, and here's like
Right.
and I'm
I
just
get what
like,
you mean.
how
Yeah.
are they
So
Well,
paying
you
for
give
this car
somebody a
now?
Lamborghini.
So, like,
Right? It's
I
like,
was-
what do you do? With
So
this?
like I was in the video that the guy won the house, and it was like between a house and a Lamborghini. He had to choose. Would you rather like a house or a Lamborghini? And he
So-
chose the
so
house.
crazy.
I don't even. Yeah, I guess
He ended up
that's, like,
choosing the house,
smarter
and I
one.
think it was a smarter move because I mean, obviously, like you could own
Insurance
a
only
house
way,
and
yeah.
like you're, you know, like you would just pay the taxes on it. Like it's which isn't so bad in North Carolina, but like if you
Yeah.
owned a Lamborghini, the taxes and everything else on a Lamborghini would just be wild.
Yeah,
I
the
can't
tax,
imagine.
insurance, and like
it's a luxury car.
Yeah,
oh,
like
yeah.
you'd be
Or
paying
a
up the
hypercar,
like
yeah.
up the butt for that. It'd be
Yeah.
just insane.
yeah, it's too much.
So just I don't know. The whole
Mr.
thing
Beast is
interesting.
like it's his
like
own
to
thing.
have like it makes sense from now it's a routine, but to have the balls to do that to begin with, be like, all right, I guess I'm gonna deal with whatever comes my way with this whole entire
I mean, he
mess.
started off with like giving like just money away. I
Mhm.
think right, like to
Mhm.
like waiters or waitresses
Yeah.
or the homeless people, and
Yep.
then I forget what he did
Multiplied
after.
real quick.
I forget what he did after that. But maybe like a car.
I think his first ever like big, well, not big video, but his first ever like video that he gave money away was to a homeless man.
Yep,
I think
remember
it was,
that,
like-
because that was on the news.
I think it was like $5,000 or something.
Yeah, he gave him
Like the
5,000.
brand, it was a sponsored video, and he told them he was like, I just want to give it away. That's what I want to do with the money, and they were like, okay, and they gave him like $5,000, and he gave the entire amount they paid him.
It was
away.
so funny, like
and that
watching
video
him.
blew up.
It was
I mean,
so
it was
funny
worth it.
watching him in the video because the homeless guy was like, "Why are you doing this?" He was like, "I'm just trying to be nice." Like it's just like
Yeah.
so funny to like see like the interaction after because it's like how
You're not used to
do
it,
you
so-
like you can't like how like because I've given stuff to like some stuff to like my friends, never like crazy amounts of
Dude,
money.
the one
like that,
I
but,
thought was
like-
funny was with the delivery guy. The one that they I think had bought like pizza or something or something.
Oh,
like that.
yeah, yeah,
Shows
they
up and then it's like,
yeah,
"Alright,
yeah,
well,
they'll give
here's
the
a new house.
delivery guy.
Oh my god!
It was like a
Can
house
you
furnished.
imagine?
Oh
they
yeah,
furnished
that's
everything.
right. Yeah,
They went home with
he gave
furnished
a
everything.
house to a delivery guy.
Yeah, and furnished everything for him.
Is that true?
Can you I don't know. I didn't see that video. Can you imagine though?
Doesn't make it's like, dude, you're just delivering, and now you have a new house, furnished, everything, new TV, like it didn't make. I was watching, I was like,
I think you would feel like you're living in
What?
someone else's life for sure. for a
Yeah, it would
while.
definitely be like, what was that? What's that called? That syndrome?
Yeah, imposters.
yeah, it would
You'd
just.
be like,
I just
"What?"
feel like probably weird my whole entire life. I'd be like, what's
Yeah,
going
you're like,
on?
what is
That is
happening?
odd.
This
Yeah.
one time, this guy gave me a house.
maybe like
Right,
I know like David Dobrik did this, but like he bought his friends a house, but it was like for like he paid like the year rent or whatever on it.
Oh, right,
And like
right.
he paid the down payment, the security deposit, and the year rent. So maybe I don't know if maybe Jimmy does that for them, or like does he actually just buy a $400,000, $200,000 home and give it to the person?
No, he definitely just buys the house and
That's
gives it.
so crazy.
He doesn't like. He's not like leasing.
Yeah,
a
he's
home.
not. He doesn't have time for that. He's just,
No.
here
He
you go.
legitimately goes, buys a house. Here you go.
That's so.
And then
crazy.
you have to deal with taxes and
Yeah,
everything
because you
else.
just yeah.
But like if you own it and you're just paying the taxes on it, like it's not bad.
That's
it's
nothing.
not. It's
It's
not
like-
crazy. Yeah, 'cause
It's
more
less
buying
than
a
what you
house.
would pay. It's less than you pay here for like rent.
Yeah, because then. Yeah, exactly.
Much
yeah.
less.
Oh,
Yeah.
a lot less actually. Yeah, now that I realize it. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because you can pay like.
And you don't have a mortgage payment
you don't
anymore.
have a
Like you don't
mortgage,
have
yeah.
like it's just.
That's right. Yeah, because you don't have a mortgage. All you have to pay is like water, electricity.
I'm literally speechless. Like it just makes me. I can't comprehend it.
Yeah.
It's like at such a level
How
that it's
crazy
like
would that be?
like
to
how
get
do
a
you
house?
slow down after that? You know what I mean? Like what does he? At what point does he go like, all right, leap onto the next thing?
Well, I'm
Or
curious.
when does he
Like,
st-
I'm
pull-
curious. Like,
pull
what
on-
is
push on the brakes?
like what's his? Like, I think I remember seeing him tweet too. Like, what's his last video gonna be? Like, how do you compete with like buying
An
an
island.
island?
Ah,
and
here's a
give it
country.
away? He's like, I'm gonna buy the United States of America and give it away. It's like, how do you do that? Like,
To
Yeah,
North
maybe
Korea.
he will buy a country. Can you imagine?
yeah,
Mr.
he-
Beast buying
I
a
think
country.
he-
I bet he could afford one.
yeah, you could probably.
Probably,
afford a country,
yeah. Technically a
You
country.
could probably
yeah.
buy a country.
Yeah, like a small,
definitely
like
could.
a small,
Like
foreign
right now,
country.
yeah.
yeah, because
Give it to a friend. Buy a country. Give it to a friend.
that has to
Here's
be
your own country.
That has to be a Jimmy if you're listening. That has to be the last video.
Yo, have
you
him buy Van
imagine?
Battenberg for you. Or
Yeah, there's a town. There's actually a.
Forget it.
There's a
Do it-
small.
Battenberg. That's what I
It
can
will
see.
Yeah.
not surprise me if like Jimmy at some point buys like a planet or like
Oh,
like a
yeah,
star.
yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
I'm sure
And
he
then
can
like
easily
takes somebody
talk
to
Elon
it and
and,
gives
He
it to them.
takes somebody to it.
No,
and
I'm
gives it to them.
serious. One of his videos, like one of his recent videos.
Do you think
he
he'll
was,
ever go
like,
up in
he had
space?
Moon on like just moon written behind him, and then at the very end of the video, he's like doing the outro, and he goes, "I wonder what that's there for." Like
No
that's
way.
him saying like, "I'm gonna go to the moon." Like he's for sure going to the moon. Like
I-
Mr. Beast is going to the
Yeah,
moon.
I mean, he has the money for
Imagine
it.
Mr.
I'm
Beast
sure he
goes-
could just like hit up Elon and be like,
Isn't
you
it
know,
a
I
lo-
could
I
just
think it's
buy
like-
a part.
Mr.
like-
Beast
heard it
is
was like
for
100
sure
million.
gonna mark my words. He will
Yeah.
film a YouTube video on the moon. That
I,
will happen.
I believe
Oh
it.
my
As
God,
insane as
dude.
that sounds, I could see it.
Yeah.
It's
And
going
that
to
could
happen.
be his way of going off. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
Like
it's-
Jimmy
I
is for
have
sure
completely,
texting Elon like, when can we get to the moon? Because like I kind of want to film a video.
Yeah,
there.
'cause
And
he knows
and,
him,
And
you
Elon's
know?
probably like, yeah, I mean, let's get it. Let's make it happen. Can I come with? Like I
I'm
want to come
curious
with.
if like David would go too, because I know David.
I
is
don't
not-
think so.
I don't think so.
No, he's not.
He's
David
done.
doesn't have.
He's
Yeah.
retiring.
He's not- yeah.
I don't think he's dying. I think
no,
he
no,
started.
retiring,
no,
retiring.
retiring.
Just
Oh.
like
He's dying,
not actually
yeah.
retiring, but
No.
he's just so sitting back
Yeah.
at this point.
I don't
He
know. I
doesn't
don't
need
think
to go
so.
as hard,
I think
don't
he's. I think he's getting ready for his like career in actual like late night TV and those kind
Yeah.
of things.
right.
I mean, that's
but
all
I
he
think
wants.
it's like more laid back. Like I think he's like
Yeah.
done like
Done
going
with like
this
the
hard.
vlogs. Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I
he's,
think
Well, it
you're
was
probably
so,
right.
It was
he's
so
going to
interesting.
adulthood kind of thing.
So before you did the Santa Tesla, you had YouTube, right? You had like
Yeah.
20, 30,000 subscribers on YouTube, right?
Mhm.
And then did you what did you do? Like, because I remember watching a few of your videos. I know like I saw like a Yes Theory like type
Yeah.
video where you were like challenging Yes Theory to run across what was it, Iceland?
Iceland, yeah.
That's so wild. That's so crazy. Did you do like more of those types of vlog? Like, did you do vlogs or did
Yeah,
you do,
I
like,
don't even really know what to like describe my YouTube content style. It was like kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
But I just don't know. I don't know if I really figured out who I wanted to be on YouTube.
Mhm.
It just feels like you kind of have to be like a specific type of creator because your fans, like, they're the first person that your video hits, and if they don't watch it, then like it gets
It doesn't even get pushed.
yeah, it doesn't get put
Yeah.
in the algorithm and all those things. So it's like you kind of have to be like building a loyal fan base around something, and I just never really found that, I guess. So I don't know. My style's kind of all over the place,
Yeah.
but I'm still working on that. Now I've got significantly more followers, but I just like I haven't made a YouTube video in like at least 3 months.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna ask
crazy.
like what like I guess it goes into like what your plans are like
Yeah,
future
yeah.
like
Yeah.
like
Because
ultimate
like
goals.
obviously like Well, first goal is like definitely get the Tesla from Elon Musk.
Heck
That's
yes.
a big.
We
That's
got
a big
to
goal.
do
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the YouTube video on that's gonna pop off?
Oh my gosh, that'd
It's
be
gonna do
so
all
crazy.
right.
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, it'll do all right for sure. But are your plans to like continue with social media?
Yeah,
or-
yeah, definitely. Like I definitely want to like push TikTok to its absolute limit.
Yeah, until
Like I want like 10, 20 million followers on
That's-
TikTok,
yeah.
like for sure. Same thing with like, I think Instagram is just kind of like a secondary, like,
it
you know,
helps
if you
out,
want to
yeah.
see
If
the
you
rest
wanna
of my
see
life, like come
more
over
of my
here.
stuff, yeah.
And then same thing with like YouTube. I just want to keep pushing on YouTube.
Yeah.
I just need to like really grind on YouTube.
Yeah,
like,
YouTube's
I haven't been on
YouTube's
for
a grind
so
fest
long.
for sure. Well, I was bringing that up earlier, like with like the, like David Dobrik, like doing 3 days a week.
Yeah.
Like, and he was taught. Like I remember like listening to him on some interview. I think it was like Winnie Cummings asked him, and they were like, "So how'd you do 3 videos a week?" And he always answered with a, "Yeah, I don't remember how I did that." Because nowadays, like I can barely get up one.
Yeah.
You know, but like 3 days a week, like how he answered that like question when everybody asked him was he's just like, I don't know, I just do it.
Just do
But
it.
like, but when you look into it, like it's hard.
I think
so hard.
with YouTube, like you said, it really, like, it's more important than any other like social media to have some core
because
that
that's
you're
where
building everything
Because
around.
that's definitely like where
it
your
can't be all over the
true
place.
fans
yeah, it
are.
has to be
Yeah.
very specific. Yeah.
Unlike Instagram or TikTok,
Unless you're
there, people are
already-
just saying whatever. but-
Yeah, unless you're already like uber famous, like on another
I guess
platform.
yeah, you could
Yeah,
do whatever.
that's the thing.
Right.
But even then, I still don't think Dobrik would be getting the same numbers if he wasn't doing what he's doing. You
Yeah,
know?
and like Dobrik, I think even Dobrik knows like he couldn't just turn the camera on and be like and just do nothing. Like
Yeah.
people wouldn't watch.
No. People watch
and
for,
that's
like,
like
his friend groups.
stuff is like really really overproduced. Like
Yeah.
like not I shouldn't say overproduced,
More
but
than
like
people
really
would expect.
well produced.
way more.
Yeah.
Than people.
Yeah, way more than people think.
Yeah, he makes it seem all like
So much
spontaneous.
thought and
Yeah.
effort goes in, but that's why he does so good though, because like it looks like it's just effortless.
Yeah.
I mean that's the goal, right? Like
Yeah.
you want your
It-
videos
like
to
he's
just
just
look like
hanging
it
out
was
with his
it was
friends.
super easy, and I just got my camera out and here it is. We're filming,
Yeah.
but
Which
like
is
really it's
definitely
more
crazy
than
because I definitely don't. I mean, obviously, I don't think it started like that. It must have started natural, and then he's
Yeah.
like, okay, how do we
Yeah.
up this? How do we up this? And it just slowly
I mean, yeah,
turns
basically,
into
yeah.
that. Yeah.
what
Yeah.
he's done. And it's I don't know. It's interesting to see that stuff
Yeah.
evolve over time.
Because I mean, I remember watching like his early because I started watching him because my friend told me to start watching his videos like when he was at like vlog 50 or 60,
Mhm.
and it was just him hanging out with like all like the old Viners like
Mhm.
Gabby Show, Scotty Sire, like all like like all the old Viners, and I remember just watching him, and it was just like them making vines. Actually, like he just recorded literally some
Them
behind
making
the scenes of
vines.
making vines.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, cool. Like, you know, they're like the old Viner, like all like the Viners are together living in like, you know, LA making videos. That's awesome. And then, then he just kind of like upped the ante, like, you know, maybe like 100 vlogs later, he was doing like dry ice in a pool or like lighting Jason on fire or like just like, you know, and then he started painting the walls and then he started get a U-Haul truck and fill it the back of a pool. And, you know, it was just
Right.
like, and then like, you know, and then like obviously vlog 420 was like when he started, which is crazy. Like 420 vlogs in, and that's when like he bought his first car for people after 420 videos. Which is wild.
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
A lot of dedication.
Yeah.
I talked to Josh. It's like he's lucky he even got that big of a friend group that every single person is like willing to just do whatever the hell he
anything
wants.
for it.
Right, yeah.
'Cause
They'll
it's like,
do
I mean,
whatever.
like, yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
to get
'cause
that
I
many
don't-
people,
there's
that's
not- it's-
hard.
Yeah, there's not like a lot of. I don't think a lot of like group. I mean, like obviously you have like Jimmy's group because
Mhm.
there's probably how many of them total are all.
Well,
the
I mean, like his team kind of like changes over and evolves over time. But
Yeah.
I mean, he's got his core group. He's
yeah,
got like
so
Chandler
like
and Chris.
Chandler.
And
Who's the
Chandler, Chris, and Carl are like
Chandler, Chris,
pretty.
and Carl like the.
Isn't there a fourth? Who's the fourth one? Who
He's
am I
just a
forgetting?
Big guy, right? Isn't he like a
The Viking?
mu-
Well, he's
yeah, the
not
Viking.
there anymore.
Oh, he's not there anymore. Okay.
So I guess I suppose it's like Chandler and Chris are like
Yeah,
the
he
main,
just
and
has,
then
like, her,
Carl,
like, five
Carl's like
five
newer, but
groups,
Carl's
yeah.
blown up too.
Yeah, oh, big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah,
like
and
a million
he's-
and a half followers
like,
now. That's
I
crazy.
think
It's
like
crazy.
Chris and Jimmy like went to school together. I think
yeah,
like high
well,
school.
yeah. I mean, because Jimmy, he's only 21.
Yeah, he's so
That's
young. He's so
crazy.
young. It makes you more mad.
He's literally like a year older than me. I'm gonna
I
be
know.
21 in like 8 months.
It makes you like even more upset. Like, what am I doing with my life?
yeah.
What the heck? It's 21-year-olds giving
I mean,
away
and
islands.
and also like Alex Warren just turned 20. Like he was 19
stupid.
a few months ago.
Stupid.
Like it's so crazy.
Stupid.
Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah,
Charlie
D'Amelio
D'Amelio.
just turned
That's on a new
16
level.
in May.
100 million.
100 million. Yeah.
Oh,
It
and
is
counting. What's she at now?
Literally, I
102
mean,
million, I think.
it's just your brain stops like computing.
It
any
is.
of
It is odd. to
It
think
doesn't make
about.
sense. And I think like for someone like Charlie too, like it's just got to like the numbers Like you can't fathom that.
No,
You can't
100.
understand.
Yeah,
101.7.
101.7. Like, because how many people? I think like there's like. I think that's like 100. That's like the city of Boston. I'm pretty sure 100 million people.
I don't know. I don't.
Because like I think like
Boston is.
because like I'm.
There are only 300 million people in the U.S.
Yeah.
It's a third of the U.S.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, and it's not just Boston.
Oh whoa, I never.
Chicago's like
You might have.
7
You
million.
might, yeah. I think you might have.
Oh
been
wow, I
10.
didn't
New
even.
York's like 11 million.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I think it's-
I
think,
thought the
America's
number was so
330.
much. I thought
No. I think it's 330 million.
there's like
in
30.
America
Yeah,
or something.
no. Cam is exactly right. Cam's in the background. Yeah, there's like 34 million people in the U.S.
1/3 of America. Well,
She's
not
a
really, but
1/3 of America following her.
That's
Wow, that
insane.
is so crazy. Yeah, I think there's like maybe 8 million people in Boston actually. Now that I realize it, or like 2.
It's so. Just
Yeah, I think it's like 2.
ridiculous.
Yeah, because there's like I think there's like 3 or 4 million people in LA maybe, or like 8.
Me and Isaiah beat,
Have
Boston.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
That's wild still though.
Yeah,
I know,
Well,
yeah,
even
it
like,
is.
because I was like, like obviously I have a lot like less numbers than everybody in the room, because like I think I'm like at
You're
85,000.
almost at 100K.
Yeah, I'm almost at 100K. I
pretty
can't.
epic.
Yeah, I'm excited to hit 100K. That'll be fun.
Heck
that'll be
yeah.
a great
That'd be
day.
fun.
But I was thinking about that. My friend Preston was like, dude, like 80K is like freaking great. Like
Yeah.
like 80K
It
is a
is
lot.
still wild.
And like it is weird to think like, oh yeah, 80,000 is a lot of people.
It's
like
a lot of people.
like it's like it fills up like more than like Gillette Stadium.
Yeah.
Like imagine like just like sitting in front of Gillette Stadium being like, hey everybody, like what's
Just
going on?
insane.
Like I can't even imagine like wait, what do you got? Like 2.8 million?
Yeah, 2.8.
It's so crazy.
It's
like
wild.
2.8 million is like an entire city.
Yeah,
just
it would be
watching
different.
Your videos.
It would be different for me too if I was like looking
like
at
it's
my.
so crazy. Like
Yeah, if I was like looking at my stats and I was like, oh, they're from like, like the majority of them are from like overseas or something, because
Yeah.
that's like that kind of pushes it too. But like the majority of my following, I think like 70% is from the U.S.
yeah, which is really good.
which is wild. Like that's
Yeah.
wild to me. Like 70% of these 2.8 million people that follow me are like here in the United States.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what?
That is crazy. Yeah,
weird.
What?
It is. It is weird. It is
Like the likelihood of you walk in, someone noticing, and be like,
Yeah.
I've
Have you ever
seen
been?
it.
I don't
oh,
think
it's
anyone
weird.
would like recognize.
Have you ever been recognized?
Yeah, it happened a whole lot more frequently in San Diego. Like I would just be out and
really?
about, and people would be like, "Oh my gosh, you're that guy!"
Yeah.
Like that happened pretty frequently.
I definitely feel
Especially
like
on the beach on the weekends.
I definitely feel like the beard too.
Yeah.
Like the beard helps.
wherever
Yeah.
there's
Beard
sand,
help.
you'll be noticed.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
you're on
Wherever
the
there's
beach and you're
sand,
like,
baby.
There's a guy.
If I'm
Yeah.
somewhere like really like populated, like if I go down
Santa
to
Monica or
Melrose,
something.
yeah,
Yeah,
Santa
Melrose,
Monica,
yeah.
or like usually like 1 or 2 people will be like, "Are you that guy?"
you
Like they
guy?
like,
Like,
they kind of like second guess
yeah.
themselves. But
Yeah, because
I don't know. It's not like huge or anything. But like
it is odd to like because I think the first time, like I was with Jam and Joey. The first time I was with Cam and Joey, Joey got recognized before
Really?
Cam. Yeah. This was
Dang.
like we were in a Dunkin' Donuts and
how
like,
does that make you feel?
well, actually, at the time, Joey had more followers than Cam.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Joey like actually was like the first in our group to like really like start grinding on like social
Yeah.
media, like I mean not grind on social media, but like really get big off TikTok.
Yeah.
I think he had like a couple 100,000 followers, and like somebody was like sniping him, and like and we were like getting Dunkin' Donuts, and somebody was like taking pictures.
That
of
guy.
him.
He's the guy.
Yeah. But it was so funny though. I think somebody like when like it really started to like people started to like recognize them too.
Yeah.
Like, was when people started going to Cam's house.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever know that?
No.
Yeah, people went to Cam's house.
Oh my
back
gosh.
back in his hometown.
Too famous.
Yeah.
He's too famous.
I remember like getting that. I remember getting that text like, or I remember seeing it on your Instagram story. Cam was like, guys, please stop coming to my house. I'm like, what the heck? I was like, that's insane. Because
that is crazy.
I've only known like Dobrik to like post that kind of
That
stuff, but I
is
never would expect like.
insane. I would not expect that.
Yeah,
either.
it's
that
just-
would
It's a small
that
town.
would like
yeah.
really bother me. Yeah. That would.
Yeah,
That would,
that would kind of
to be insane.
Yeah.
It was a lot. It was like 3 or 4 groups of kids a day.
Oh my
He said it was
gosh.
3 or 4 groups a day. That's a lot.
That's crazy.
You can see in my old YouTube videos in my house, you'll see kids in the background when I'm in my front yard filming.
No way.
Oh my god.
That would literally
That's
be the
crazy.
worst.
That's very Team 10ish.
Yeah, it's like Team 10.
Serious.
Yeah, well, at the old Team 10 house, I mean,
Ah.
geez, like they would have like
Like
hunt-
massive
Like they would have like 50 group. Like they would have 50 kids out there every day.
I mean, at the Hype House, there's like kids there every day, isn't there?
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
they also bought like the most well-known home in
In
all of Los
LA.
Angeles.
I don't know what they're. What was?
I think. I mean,
It was on purpose.
Yeah, it was definitely.
It's
on
good press.
purpose.
All press
It's
is
good
good press, and they're always out there taking pictures with kids. It's
Yeah.
great. It's
good-
honestly
good-
it's a great
good,
idea.
It's good for them because like they're always taking pictures.
And they have
with
like a
kids. The
security. I'm sure
paparazzis
they have
are
like a
always there.
security
They
guard
do.
there.
They have like
yeah.
2
Like
security guards. I
parking
think
there
there.
looks awful. It looks
It
awful
is
to even
awful.
get out. Like how do you
Yeah,
get out when
I've
there's people
been
in
there
front
before,
and
and
the
it
street is
sucks.
like a
Yeah, it's not
2
fun.
feet
You were one of those kids.
Yeah, I was one of the. Yeah, I was one of the
Please,
kids.
Charlie, sign this
I
sheet
was
of
like,
paper.
I was like, Charlie,
Can you sign my phone?
Yeah, no, I've never been to that height. Well, I was there when it was the Face House, not the Hype
Oh,
House.
okay.
Yeah. So, but it was, obviously very different from the Face House and the Hype House.
So you said you wanted to get into streaming.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I'm
wanna-
like,
you're
I'm
starting-
like
you're
getting
getting
into
into
the
streaming
game. I'm
setup, right?
stoked. Yeah, I haven't played video games since like high school, so for me that's
Oh,
like
this'll be
10 years
interesting.
ago.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you like. How long is it?
But yeah, I ordered everything. I'm so stoked. I'm gonna build my own PC, which I've never done before.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I just told my wife, I'm like, think of it like high stakes Legos. Like if I lose this part, it's $500, but like I won't lose it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So
that is-
fingers
yeah,
crossed I
that's
don't
true.
mess up.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm stoked. It's
Are you
gonna be
gonna
super fun.
Stream on Twitch.
I think so. Yeah, I'm
That'll
gonna
be
try.
Yeah, I need to start. I want to
I
start.
don't know. I
streaming.
don't.
What are
I
you
like. I have no
playing?
idea like what kind of like
What-
numbers I should be looking for or anything. So
I think
it's-
we
We
Sean was
actually
saying the same thing.
yeah.
I
our
think,
friend Sean does Magic wants to start streaming. Or
probably
he
like
started streaming.
well, again, it's like healthy is like 30K, right?
Yeah, well, 30K is like.
Yeah,
a
that's,
lot
like,
of
doing
people.
good.
That's
Like
that's very good.
30K
yeah.
is like
'Cause I think Dave
On
concurrent.
Twitch?
Yeah,
Dobrik
like
gets like
concurrent.
60,000.
Like that's like you're
that's
you're
that's
doing
like
One,
that's
that's
one
good
guy I was
healthy.
talking to, he was saying, I think he has like 2 or 3K, and I think he's making like 10 grand a month.
yeah. No.
Oh, it gets great. It gets
Like 2 or
dude, there's people that can
3,000
make like
followers.
60. Like,
Actually,
like,
yeah, no, 30. I think like yeah,
Like
if you have
'cause,
like,
yeah,
if you have a bunch of-
30's top. Like
'cause
if
if
you're
you get-
30, you're gonna be
Yeah,
yeah,
top
you're
of
at the top.
page.
Yeah.
It's
If you have like
insane.
30, you're
I
at
mean,
the top.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
while we're
I
talking,
think
actually,
like
I'm gonna look up
if you
Twitch.
have if you have like a consecutive, even if you have like 1,000 viewers every stream, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think like
because
if
like
you have
every
Prime
like
viewers,
there's people like that are like donating like every like
right?
it like if you have 1,000, there's probably people donating every other.
Well,
minute.
no, that's not even the thing. The thing is like the monthly ones.
subscribers.
subscribers.
The subscribers,
Yeah.
like, I mean,
Yep.
it doesn't make sense. I mean, just
It's
think
like
of like
fi-
how many YouTube people you
get
have,
paid for
YouTube
them.
subscribers,
I have-
$5 each.
Yeah,
Makes no sense,
yeah. So if
It's
you
like-
have like 2,000 followers, that's 10 grand,
right? And nobody's paying anything because it's just the Twitch
It's-
Prime thing.
and it's Prime.
It's
That's
so
crazy.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
There's
I don't
this
know.
Twitch
It is
I mean,
Prime.
I'm not doing it for
Yeah,
the
I'm
money,
saying all the wrong.
No, yeah, yeah.
but I
we're
kind of
definitely
am.
not
No, I'm
doing
kidding.
Yeah. No,
no, I have no idea what game should I play though. Back to your question. David.
We
By the way, the numbers, 30K is a lot. Like I think 19K is the biggest thing right now. It's Twitch Sports. It's like someone on Twitch Sports. Not even.
Yeah, so
and
like-
other than that, it's like
yes.
way less. So I mean, but I was trying to think of like if a Dobrik
I
gets
bet-
on or a Ninja stuff like these people do hit that, but it's like
Well,
not
that's 'cause
even
it's
every single
Dobrik,
time.
that's 'cause it's
So,
Dobrik.
yeah.
Imagine do the math on that. If you had 30,000 like subscribers, and they were all $5 a piece, like
Yeah,
monthly
that's
subscribers,
ridiculous.
5 times 30,000.
150 grand a month.
Oh my god.
Just off Twitch. Just off like that's not even off the donations. Like that's just a subscription.
Just off of the subscription.
Or just, Cam just said, "Oh, start OnlyFans."
Nah, I'd rather play video games.
yeah, it's more fun.
It's actually
No,
to be honest-
like Ninja was making like just ridiculous. It was like what was it like $500,000
Yeah, he
a
probably makes
few
at least
days, I
that.
think at
Yeah.
one, yeah.
what?
Yeah.
$500,000 a day. Yeah,
$500,000 a day?
it was like.
Where do you get them? Where does that come from? Is it from
Do you
donations?
know how many subscribers he had?
Yeah. Okay.
That was top. He was top.
How many
But
subscribers
also
did he
I
have?
think he's like sponsored by Red Bull. He's sponsored
Yeah,
by.
well, he left
He's
Twitch
sponsored by-
anyways too.
He's
so.
sponsored by like a million big brands too, that are all
Yeah,
paying him
didn't he
millions
get
of
like
dollars.
a couple $1 million? To
No,
like,
he
leave
had like it was
Twitch?
like a $30
Mixer.
million deal to go to Mixer, and then
And then
they
they
shut
shut down, so he took all of it.
He gets to
didn't
keep
even
the
have to
money.
do it. It's ridiculous.
That's
that was so ridiculous.
insane.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty wild.
the
I'm
kind of
gonna
money
look
that
up
gets
his
thrown. I don't
numbers.
think people understand
how big
especially like
gaming is.
I think
Or
people
not
from
even
past
gaming, just
generations,
like-
like my parents, maybe your parents. I don't know, even my
parents,
siblings. They
definitely
don't understand the kind
Every-
of money that
Every
you can
time
make.
like my mom comes in, like I'm playing video games, she's like, "Josh, get up for video games." I'm like, "I'm working. What are you
Yeah,
talking about?"
Mom, I'm working right
I'm
now.
working.
I can't wait. So when I started live streaming, like the donations that come in on live streams, like it's you can make some good money on
Yeah.
donations on live streams.
Oh, on
And
TikTok.
The joke, on TikTok,
Yeah.
and the joke was with my wife was that like she'll be like, "Did you live stream today?" Because like the money you can make, and it
Yeah.
literally like 1 week into live streaming, and that's like every day she was like, "So did you live stream today?"
Oh,
like
yeah, 'cause
asking.
I-
And so the joke is now like when I start doing Twitch and start doing like gaming,
Yep.
she's gonna be like, "Did you game yet today?
you
Have you
game?"
gamed yet?"
Oh
like,
my gosh,
it's
that's
gonna be like
funny.
asking me if I'm
Yeah,
gaming.
because that is like that's friend. Like if you
Yeah.
can like live like I mean, I know like some people, like, yeah, I mean, they'll make like a full month's worth of rent in like a day,
It's
like
just
off live streaming,
insane.
which is ridiculous. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like to get like that much amount of money and like to like sit down, and it's not even like you're like live streaming for that long. Like Twitch streamers will like live stream for like 5 hours, but like they'll like go live for like an hour and make like a full month's worth of rent in like that hour, which is so wild to
Yep.
me.
I can't even believe it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We'll
like,
see. Watch me completely flop. 2 people are watching. Let's
It's
go.
me and David. Like, we're like,
Yeah,
go
I'm
Isaiah.
like, nah, this can't be right.
All right, David's looking at his phone.
It
What do you got?
can't be right.
He's getting
I
confused.
can't. I don't even want to say this because I feel like
Let's hear it. Come
All right,
on.
go for it, man.
he has his
Ninja?
account now has more than 22 million subscribers, making it even bigger than. Oh wait, that's not even on Twitch. What? That's not.
Are you talking about Ninja?
Yeah, I'm trying to. It's there's so many different stats because they're changing so much.
Are you looking at his Twitch account or?
Yeah, like on
YouTube?
Mixer, he had 1 million active subscribers, and on Twitch it was way more. So you multiply that and then times 5, not including donations, not including merch, not including his YouTube clips
1
that he'd
million?
upload. Do your math.
1 million subscribers.
People
That's
are
on
getting-
Mixer. That was like
That's
uh,
that's
nobody
like
uses Mixer.
subscriptions.
Yeah,
that's
nobody even
subscriptions.
uses Mixer. Ugh.
like Twitch.
That's
I don't know
so
what
crazy.
it was. I mean, I'm trying to figure out.
Did he go back to Twitch or is he just on
Yeah, I
YouTube
think now he might
Okay.
I'm like 90% confident he said somewhere it's about $500,000 a day.
I mean,
A
yeah. I
day?
mean, if I get, yeah. I
A
mean, if you would
day.
have, if you had 1 million subscribers, like subscriptions, people paying $5 each, yeah, that would be that would $500,000 every day. Like
But
realistically.
$500,000 a day for 365. That's $1 billion a year.
Oh no, that's not
It's
right.
almost $2
Well, because he probably
billion
wasn't.
a
It
year.
No,
wasn't
that's not right.
consistent.
Because he's not a billion.
I think he probably did it.
I think he did it for
But it
like.
probably
I think
wasn't
I think he said.
I don't
I-
think it
I
was
bel-
a
That's
day, though.
almost $2 billion a year.
I
don't know.
That's a
don't.
lot of
I
money,
don't
yeah.
think it
I
was
don't
a day.
think-
I
because
think
he's
when
not a
I
billionaire.
saw it, it was $500,000 a month.
Yeah,
Back
which
when
I
That makes
believe
more
it was at
that.
its peak.
I believe that big time.
He's making way more than $500,000.
He,
No,
he
no.
did
Someone's
go
watching
up
this
after that,
podcast,
but
like,
it-
these guys
but
are
off of
idiots.
subscriptions, then yeah.
Say that again.
Someone's watching this podcast right now. These guys are idiots.
Yeah, yeah. They have no idea.
We're just going on about the money.
It's
Oh,
Josh's
man.
mom. Like,
Yeah.
follows ninjas. Ninja
It is. Yeah,
Good
it
for
is-
Ninja. What
It
a
is.
guy.
It is curious. Cam's looking at his phone. Cam, what's Ninja making? Cam says.
Cam's
Cam
got
says,
us. He's got us figured out.
And now he's continuing to scroll.
He's got this. Come on, Cam.
Here we go, Cam.
Big money.
Here we go.
I have no idea.
He has no idea. I don't know. I think $1 billion is a lot, because I don't think Ninja's a bit. Yeah, I definitely remember because when you think about it, $500,000 is a shitload of money. Like $500,000 a month is a lot.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
sure this
no,
number.
it's $500,000 a month.
$500,000 a month. Yeah,
I'm sure
that's
this
a lot.
number is-
That's what he said on CNN.
Yeah, that's a
Okay,
lot of money,
okay.
dude.
I'm
That's
sure
a
this
ton.
number is incorrect, but it says that his net worth is estimated to be 25 million. I'm sure it's much more than that.
Yeah.
but
30 million for switching?
Yeah, it's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
it's probably
so it's got to
more.
be
Well, yeah, there's
significantly
that,
more.
he
I
had,
would guess
like,
it to
this,
be
like-
more than 100.
Like book that he came out with. Like,
Yeah,
was
and then he
ridiculous,
had
but
like
you know
he had like
millions of
merch
kids bought
too.
that.
It's
Yeah.
so funny because like when people like when you think about like merch, like you don't expect that to be like, oh, that's where everybody makes their money, really.
But it's not even
It
just that. It's
is.
also like deals that he had with games where like they'll just put him in
Yeah.
games and the
But I
skins
feel like
and it's like
every
that costs.
every influencer, at least that I've known or like I've read about, like they make all their money off merch. Like
Yep,
Logan Paul,
yep.
Jake, David, like
yep.
I mean everybody.
They
you
all
know,
make
like, they
so
all make
much money off
so
merch.
much money, off, like $1 million a month.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
insane.
yeah, million. Like Danny Duncan.
Yeah, it was like a Black Friday deal. Logan
That's where they make the
Paul.
most,
It was
yeah.
like maybe like 2 years ago. He made
$1 million
$1 million
each day for
in
3 days.
3 days. Yeah, off his Black Friday merch. So-
Insanity.
And then David Dobrik's doing the same thing right now. Who knows? David Dobrik could be making $1 million in 3 days. You know? I mean,
Wild.
yeah. So
It's crazy, but yeah.
it is
So,
interesting.
but oh, you were asking like what games?
Yeah, what games?
What games do you like?
I don't know.
You don't
don't
know.
know.
I
I
mean,
no idea.
the big game right now is probably Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Cold War is always just like in the background.
Yeah.
Like it's or Call of Duty is always like there's always people playing Call of
There's always
Duty.
people playing Call of
But
Duty.
I don't think it's the top.
I mean, Among
the
Us.
top is just whatever spikes.
Yeah,
So it's like depends
Among
on when you
Us
start
is a fun
streaming.
game.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that? Like,
Yeah,
video
yeah.
stream?
I've heard of Among Us. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
also
fun.
don't think by the time he sets up a stream, I don't think Among Us is top still anymore.
I don't know what would be then. I feel
Yeah,
like
I mean,
it might
when
still
do you
be.
think you'll start
I
like?
don't know. Next Monday.
Oh, next.
then,
so that's
then Among
so,
Us
like,
then. Yeah, I definitely think.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah. Next. Yeah, yeah. I don't
probably,
think the
dude.
game's
I
gonna
really
die
don't.
by next-
No, not dead, but I don't think like. I mean, you should probably still do it,
Yeah.
but it really depends on who you're playing with. I don't think it's like if you're not getting big names, that you're playing with, I don't think people are consuming Among Us like they used to.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of on the decline. It's kind of like Fall Guys like spiked, and then now
Yeah,
it's like,
Fall
it's
Guys
just-
like disappeared out of
Guys
nowhere.
disappeared
right. All of them
so
fizzle
fast.
out like quick.
So
Yeah.
fast.
And
But
Among
I-
Us doesn't
but I
have enough
still-
content like, at all to like keep like people are gonna get tired.
I think
of doing
it's
the same
also
thing.
like you're right. Who depends on like who you're playing
Right.
with. Yeah.
And that's what,
because,
like, the only reason Call of Duty and Fortnite and stuff is like because they update that stuff like
Mm.
crazy, like
Yeah.
nuts. Like Fortnite. I mean,
Even
yeah,
like
I played
GTA,
Fortnite
like-
before like it took off. Like
Mhm.
so I was like watching it carefully. The updates on that, I've never seen a company capitalize that way. They earned it. Like they earned the hell out
Right.
of like that success. They did all the right moves, but
Well,
it's
it's
like you
like-
don't see games like that.
All right,
often.
Joey's walking out with a big smile on his face.
You know the thing that was in Utah?
Wait here. Wait a second. Here, Dave. Yeah. All right, Joey, go for it.
You guys know the big metal thing that was in
Yeah.
Utah?
Let's
Was
hear
it
it.
Iraq?
Let's hear it.
It has appeared in Romania.
Okay.
No way.
Is it? Is it a fake thing?
No, it's real.
It just showed up
Yeah.
in Romania.
Yeah. They said its appearance is similar. They don't think it's the same one,
Okay.
but
It's got to be like a.
That's over, dude. That's a game over.
Wait. Can I see the picture?
That's unsettling.
So Joey's talking about like the monolith.
That is unsettling.
Joey was talking about the monolith that was found in Utah.
In Utah.
It looks like it has scratches on it.
yeah, they said there's seams in this one.
Oh,
You were looking at it?
Wait a second. Yeah, this one looks like beat up.
Yeah, it looks like beat up. It, like maybe dropped a few times.
Like maybe it was
Well, 'cause-
shot at. Maybe it was shot at a few times.
Yeah.
Okay, but how did they get it into the ground? Like, it doesn't look like the ground around is really disturbed that much.
Yeah. Well, because
You know what I'm saying?
they said it was really like it was like what, like 2 feet, 3 feet into the ground or something like that.
Yeah, so something very large would have had to have like dropped it into the ground.
yeah.
Like straight down. Or a massive like I don't know, something to push it.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like you can't. First of all, it's like thousands of pounds. Like that's what they like predicted, and like that's what they
Here's
say.
a close up.
There's a close up of
Oh.
it. Joey's showing a close.
Oh,
Is
it looks
really?
okay. So that kind of looks like it's like been machined.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody was like, I don't know, like messing with it.
It's got to
Oh.
be.
There's definitely like,
That's so
yeah, it's wild.
It's on a hillside in Romania.
Okay, so the guy that
Oh, it's a
whoever
machine.
put this thing in
Oh,
Utah,
there's like
like,
rings in it.
picked it up and was like, let's put it in Romania. That's a long ways away. That's not
Well,
close.
yeah, I mean that's like a what is that like a 19-hour flight?
The aliens are messing with us.
Dude,
They're like, let's show up in Romania now.
bro. I mean, dude, if a freaking UFO just comes over and just like picks
Imagine
it
it's
up
like
one
a
day.
top tier YouTuber, just like
Well,
just going.
We were
hard.
talking about we were
It's
yeah
Jimmy.
it's Jimmy
It's
yeah
Mr.
we were
Beast.
it's Jimmy. He comes out. He's like, guys, guess what?
was
but
me.
we were yeah that was me. You know that monolith? Me.
Me.
Yeah. But when it first popped up, I thought it was fake.
Yeah,
Like-
me too.
Like
yeah.
people just messing around, like, oh, aliens did this, but then like it was in the New York Times, and then I was like, okay, well, and maybe it could be like it's still YouTube messing around with people, but then it was
Yeah.
like, no, it's real,
I know.
and they
I
had
know,
no idea like who it was or what it is.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. Joe Rogan got like pretty like he was like, what the heck? Like,
oh
he,
yeah,
like,
Joe
he-
Rogan's
he-
got to be a great
yeah,
person
he,
to talk
like,
about this stuff with.
He loves that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah,
So I
it's
think
so
it'll be interesting to
sci-fi.
hear what he has to say about it, like moving. Like I think
Yeah,
he'll probably
next
he'll
podcast
probably
coming
think
out.
it's like a Joker. I don't know.
It's gonna be like a 4-hour-long podcast
Yeah,
with Joe Rogan.
talking about aliens. Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
5.
Five,
No.
maybe 5. Yeah.
If you're not, because I was just thinking, if you don't care for it being like an online type of thing, Cyberpunk is probably the way to go. right
Okay.
now.
Yeah, like a solo game.
Yeah, it's
That's
coming out like.
That's
on the
Keanu
10th.
Reeves. Keanu Reeves is
Okay.
one of the main characters in that game.
There's what?
Keanu
Keanu
Reeves.
Reeves.
You know Keanu Reeves?
Oh,
He's
yeah,
the
yeah,
Matrix.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
in the game.
Dang.
But
He's in the game.
That's definitely like it's like there's a ton of hype around it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Oh,
it's
you know
like
what
a
could be
long
even
game. It's
fun
like an
too?
RPG like type of, but it's like a first person shooter RPG.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
an
But it's
open,
good,
open
and I'm
world type of
excited
game.
for
Even like it would be like really fun just to like play. Maybe like Karan plays too, and like you guys are. But like even like a horror game.
A horror game.
Horror games are
Well,
a
those are
blast, 'cause,
definitely always
like to
good,
like
like,
watch
as
people
a
react
one-off.
and like play it. You know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, like Outlast was like a huge one.
Yeah, but
Outlast
that won't do anymore. Like you have
it won't
to
fizzle. Yeah, you have to
jump
find, like,
on something when it comes
So-
out.
yeah.
I can always let you know.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
always in the
David,
loop on
David's
that
David's the
stuff.
guy to like
That's
go to.
video
like-
games is like I did. That's what I did actually. 3D design, so I come from the
Wow, that's
background.
crazy.
That's my background.
Yeah.
So that's why I know everything. Everything.
Hold on.
Nothing
I
gets past
swear,
me.
I like, cause I'm curious, because like, have you ever played like Grand Theft Auto?
Dude, so long ago.
Like,
yeah.
do you
I mean,
like
I had
Grand
played
Theft Auto
it.
5.
No.
That's
I'm
insane.
curious, when did
That's
that
you
probably
have
came
to
out-
you have to play
That
that.
had to come out when you
there's
were
so
in
many
college.
games I
One.
just haven't played.
That came
Yeah.
out when you were in college, I think, right?
Yeah, I
That
just,
came
like-
out in 2011.
I remember like I wasn't allowed to play it when I was like in high school and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, like we had
Okay.
consoles, my brothers had, and I did, but like my parents wouldn't let us play that game. So.
Yeah, my parents. Yeah.
And then I just never
played
did. I mean,
it.
I feel like I probably played it in college like once or twice, maybe like some friend maybe
Yeah.
had it, but not like just to goof around.
yeah. 'Cause
I would have said that that's another good one to jump in because there's a huge update that's coming out.
Like,
Like the
next
biggest
Tuesday.
update to ever come out actually
I think
on
it's
that
coming
online.
out next Tuesday.
on
actually,
on the
which is kinda
15th,
funny.
on the 15th. So
Yeah.
that if you
Not
could,
next
but the
Tuesday.
problem is like, because I assume if you're gonna start, obviously you're gonna start from scratch, so you're not gonna be able to really get to enjoy the stuff like that's being put out.
That's the
And I
only-
would have been able to help you, except I played on like PlayStation,
Yeah.
so I can't even like really help you like
Yeah.
speed that
But
up.
yeah, that's another. game
But
that's funny.
but that's definitely like a fairly big one.
It's gonna be really funny to watch me try and play video games.
That's gonna be fun.
But that's
I'll
the thing,
watch.
though.
That's gonna
I
be a
do think a
blast.
lot of people like
We'll watch.
if you just own it, like people will watch someone that's not that good and you just own
Yeah.
Yeah.
it because
I
it's
hope so.
entertaining in it. Because
Yeah.
it is
And,
entertaining in its own way.
We play
Like
on PC, so like we can always like. I mean, like,
yeah, I have
Call
some
of Duty's,
PC stuff. But
Call
I
of
don't
Duty's
play
like
too much.
cross-platform, so
Yeah.
we can always like play.
So it's
in,
like we can all
lobbies
play
together.
like zombies.
Yeah, like
that would
me,
be
me, Cam,
cool.
and Joey can like do like a split screen here on the TV,
Heck yeah.
play with David
I have
like
the
in
PS5 in there.
zombies, and then you can hop on PC, and we can all get in a lot.
You got
together.
classic Minecraft that never dies. That's
Yeah,
just,
Never die.
Yeah,
Fine
Minecraft. I
line.
don't think Minecraft will ever die.
that it's
one of those
actually
games where
ridiculous.
it's like,
If you like start,
keep
if
building
you have
up
a
to it.
cool idea for like a series, like I always recommend just doing like just work on whatever, and then people like once they get
Just build
invested,
something.
like once you get hooked onto like whatever that person's like world, it becomes its own story, and then
Yeah, I
people
mean,
That's
Van,
crazy.
stick
like
to it.
Vanos is a popular gaming YouTuber, like really popular. Like he's been around for probably like 7 years now, and he hasn't died off. He still gets millions of views a video, which is crazy. And yeah, his group, he has a really popular group on YouTube, and yeah, they think they started like a Minecraft series probably like maybe 5 months ago, and they went on for probably like 3 months, and every single video was like 1.7
honestly,
million
if
views.
you
Like,
play
so
Minecraft,
crazy.
I'll freaking play it. I love Minecraft.
Yeah,
I really
it's
do.
it's fun.
And
I
my
remember
favorite
building all the
thing
worlds
is,
and
like,
stuff.
Truly, like the satisfaction you get of like playing it for like a while and seeing your world like slowly come to life compared to what it
crazy.
used to.
It is fun.
There's nothing more. I love that feeling. Nothing ever like I don't know.
Building
like-
Legos.
Yeah, I loved
building
Legos
Lego,
when I was
yeah.
a kid. Like loved. I literally stopped it because it was expensive.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that, like it was from Legos. Well, as a kid, played with toys a bunch, then to Legos, and I was like, this is too expensive. Let me play Minecraft.
There you go.
Yeah.
So then jumped into Minecraft, and that was like kind of newish at the time,
Yeah.
and then played that forever. But then before that, like around the time, that's when I started to jump into like 3D stuff, and then from there, like I think it was like
yeah.
12, 11,
Sick.
and then that's when I started. Like I was like, okay,
Right
and then
on,
I
right
just
on.
started creating like just 3D art, like for
Yeah.
actual like games and stuff. So,
So
it's like
cool.
that's how it all started.
Sweet, yeah.
Yeah.
I just love it. I love building. I love like it's
Yeah.
just chill too.
It's
It's
creating
so
fun,
chill.
yeah.
It's such a good streaming game to be honest.
Yeah, it is.
So good.
Yeah.
Um,
Because if you like the person that you're like watching, then you can
That's
just
what I'm
like
saying, and
it's
you
like a
get
it's like, it's
invested.
actually it's like a podcast almost.
yeah, and
If
you
you're just
should get
listening to
invested.
them.
Like it's one of these few games where it's such like a
You want to see what
Yeah,
happens.
you're
It's like
just
Santa
curious.
Tesla. It's
yeah.
like
It,
people
re-
follow
I,
your
I
blog.
really it really is.
Yeah,
like
it's
I
like-
was thinking about saying the same thing.
Like I want
It's
to
like,
I want to see this person's world come to life, and so I'm just
yeah,
gonna follow
and
them.
I,
see what-
I would do it. Like if you want someone to, I'll freaking do it because I just hate the fact because I've started so many servers at this point, but every single time like people just like give up on it and it upsets me
Yeah.
because I'm like
Yeah.
I get invested and I get so ambitious with what I'm gonna build and everything, and then I stop and then people stop halfway and I'm like, well, there goes
Yo,
that.
Finish.
well,
But
I guess ending on the Minecraft note, Isaiah.
Minecraft. No.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for
We're
having
gonna
me.
end it off
Yeah, it was
there.
fun.
It was a great episode. Thank you
Heck
for
yeah.
talking about in and outs of Mr. Beast videos, and
Yeah.
good luck with the rest of the series with Santa Tesla.
Maybe we'll have
Thank
another
you.
episode and then you'll have
Maybe
We'll
you'll
be
have
talking
Matt
about
Elon
Minecraft.
Musk.
Maybe,
He'll be
maybe,
update.
yeah, we'll play some Minecraft in the episode.
Heck
Maybe
yeah.
maybe we'll have Elon on. Who knows?
Yeah.
Imagine.
How insane would that be?
Oh my
It would be
god.
kind of funny, like like have an episode with him where it's like
Elon
it's
Musk.
a podcast. No,
Oh.
no. Like the next podcast with him is just like playing Minecraft, but it's like we're doing the podcast on like
Oh,
during
oh,
it, and
while-
then
while
the
playing
video format is on YouTube.
Yeah,
It's
that
just
could be
us
fun.
playing Minecraft.
Yeah, that
Be
would
kinda
be fun.
funny.
All right. Well, Isaiah, where can everybody find you? Just so like, what
Oh.
socials are you on?
Isaiahphoto everywhere.
Isaiahphoto everywhere. TikTok,
right.
Instagram. Yeah.
And you're really
TikTok,
dedicated
Instagram,
with the photo.
It's Isaiahphoto, man.
I'm
Everywhere.
not committed, not
Yeah.
dedicated. I am mixing all my words up today.
Yeah, you're good for it, Dave.
You know what I do think I did well to this episode?
What's that?
Not speak all over. I suck at talking. Ironically
That
enough.
was good.
And I think I'm not as bad this time.
I think that you did.
I wasn't
Learning
talking
curve.
as fast.
Talking's a learning curve.
Yeah.
yeah.
For
It's
me, it is. 20 years still at it.
You got this.
Yeah, you got
Alright.
this, Dave. All right. Well, Isaiah, thank you for coming on. You guys go follow Isaiah everywhere at Isaiahphoto. And we will see you guys all in the next episode. I am going to go eat a turkey sandwich. I'm hungry, and I'm unplugging my mic. All right. Bye.
Peace.